Let's go.
Okay. We'd left off at... You guys had just entered Sargul Miraz and you were at the opening. Last session you fought the spiders, got robbed. What was the other thing?
Oh yeah, we passed by that cave.
That's right. You left the cave. Yeah. So as you did you go camp with that, or did you just kind of leave it like mid sort of travel?
No. We
ended
left
on about
it.
setting up camp.
We left it and continued traveling on. We came to that crossroads point where the road kind of ends, and it.
Oh yeah. And then you set up a camp slightly off the path.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
And we did the whole like shifting shit around inside, into like my tent so that none of the actual loot is in the open cart and the cart's in between the tents.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. So I'll roll the night encounters.
Yay.
Yippee.
Come on, net 20. Oh.
Right. So what was watch order?
Think it would have been just normal standard watch orders. Civi usually goes first, then me, then Silent, and then whoever wants to take fourth.
Okay, so let me check this. Right, so Civi, are you doing the watch from inside the tent, just like kind of listening, or are you sort of outside looking?
Actually, really quick. Where are you? There you are.
Right, give me a listen check.
Is that the person doing the first one?
Yes.
That's Civi. Yeah.
Oh,
Bro, that's a fucking Chad roll right there. You don't hear anything out of the ordinary. Where do I go from there?
everyone gets murdered in their sleep.
Yeah, that's it. Everyone, saving throw, new character sheet.
Alright, time to bring up the Beyblade.
1 minute. I'm
Yep.
seeing it
So-
in one of my tabs. I don't know if I updated it. Same as the week.
Yeah, so through your night, you don't really notice anything out of the ordinary. And then I suppose after a few hours, you'd probably head over to whoever the fuck the next person is.
Myself. After Civi, it's me. Yeah.
Take up next person over. So, yep. What the fuck was that? Okay. Yeah. So.
Sorry, I'm closing tabs trying to find my character sheet. There was probably like some feedback. I think some YouTube videos started playing.
Watching YouTube and D&D, how could you?
No, I'm closing tabs. It just like
Watching
opened up
YouTube
YouTube. as
D&D
I'm
while also
closing.
playing D&D.
Alright, inlet over to your watch. Give me a listen.
Wow! Ew, why can't you do that?
Fair enough. Fair enough.
So through your special ears, as you're near the large transit path into the region, in the distance you can actually hear the sort of telltale signs of rattling and clinking of large caravans.
Oh, I sent you a message. Would that be the case here too? At least from my character's experience.
You would have to ask the other members of the party who have the answer to that. I mean, even though that I live in this section of the world for my character's entire upbringing. Well, yes, you know it's something that covers the entirety of the country. But
I was just making sure that it
whether
wasn't
that
just in the dunes or if it was here too.
no,
This
it's
is like
everywhere.
rocky outcrops. Yeah.
That's why your country had your culture had the tale about them.
Yeah, no, fair enough. Righty. I guess I'll take a sort of a scent check to see if I can smell any of the telltale signs of like convoys of tradesmen, you know, like potentially people sweating as they're moving through desert, or, you know, like the oil on you know, the bearings and stuff of wheels and shit like that.
Yep. So what are you rolling for that?
A scent, that would be survival. So +7 should be.
Yeah. So with that, you can smell a lot of alchemical ingredients and chemical ingredients, iron, and a rather odd. You know the smell that bones have?
Sort of, yes, but how do you describe that smell?
I'll see you.
Yeah, I don't really. That's like I know what it smells like. I don't know what the fuck how to say it though. But yeah, it smells like bones.
It's a very sort of blandy, dry smell. If it's got no fat on it, you're talking about bleached bone? Like just unbleached
not
bone?
bleached, semi, kind of fresh.
Oh, so still got sort of like the fatty marrow smell attached to it.
Yes.
The airline bones have a smell.
Yeah, if you actually cook with bones and whatnot, you will smell it.
It's actually really, really like tasty. Phenomenal.
Fuck.
I like bones.
A lot of people eat the marrow out of bones. It's quite good
Fucking
right
good.
now.
Well, I guess I'll What the fuck was that?
Someone's forking their mic.
Is that what would be hearing evil, or are you just having
Yes.
a fist fight with a fucking desk with a fork?
Yeah, this.
Yep.
Yeah, you do hear that.
I guess hearing that coming from outside, I'll sort of thump my hand against the ground to see if it stops.
Yeah, no, it doesn't change anything. You can tell it's coming from the cart, the carriages and whatnot. It's not like that close to you. You didn't get a fucking nat 20 on it.
So it is coming from the cart.
Yes, the carrot, not your cart, but the carrot is whatnot in the distance.
I guess if I can still hear it in the distance, I'll just keep focus on it and see if it gets any closer and just keep an ear out on it.
Yep. I'm listening to it for another probably 10-15 minutes. You do can tell it does go past you down the road and it fade off into the distance.
Other than that, pretty normal rest of the night, I'm assuming.
Yeah, nothing else happens.
Righty. Next person.
Yippee.
Silent, give me a fortitude saving throw. No.
No, fuck.
No.
I mean, I can do it.
Nothing really
Oh,
happens
it's-
during your watch.
No,
Oh,
you
it's
say,
pretty
give me a
boring.
will saving throw. Oh, fails. You lost the will to live.
What are we playing?
I got
Fucking
pro.
Doom?
Fine, I have
Um,
plus 12 to fortitude. It's like the one thing I'm good at.
Very good save.
Yeah, it's plus 6 standard and then plus 2 because of the fucking other thing, and then plus 4. And no,
It's
wait,
a higher
plus
fort
8.
save than me.
It's a plus 12 in heat. I forgot. Never mind. Ignore me.
Mm.
I'm including endurance like an idiot.
Fuck off. Fuck's sake. Yeah, no, nothing really happens yet for the night or anything. The new day does come. Eventually, you do get the morning.
All right. Well, I guess I start sort of shifting everything out of my tent and back up and just checking to see if anything was fucked around with in the cart. And
Yeah.
checking the boxes that were locked inside my room to make sure no one snuck into my tent while I was snoozing.
Yeah. As you go over the equipment and the storage containers and whatnot, it all seems to be in order.
All right. Guess turning around and saying, well, we weren't robbed tonight, so small mercies. Other than that, I guess we pack up for the morning and start heading towards my people's labyrinth.
Labyrinth? Oh
gonna
no,
do
not
my-
another one.
Usual morning prayers. Yeah, go for it, Tibi.
Zoo.
What was that?
Who? Someone say something or?
Mm-hmm. Just waiting for them to say the sound of the chant. Yep. Yeah, so you guys all do eventually pack up camp and do head down deeper into the region. The region at large, instead of just the entryway.
Yep.
You're right, you got the hiccups or something.
Yeah, that was fucking annoying. I don't even know why I haven't even drank today.
You know what helps? Like trying to hold your breath.
Yep. Alrighty. So, yeah, so you just do travel into the region, and the large, extremely rocky features and very sort of slapshod terrain, I guess, you no longer see like massive amounts of shale and very uneven ground does give way to more typical desert-like, well, biome. The winds do begin to pick up the further you get down from the large mountain, the large cliffy areas, as this region is in a rather large crater.
I'm
Yes.
going to look at Garmin, look at him and go, did you do this?
No amount of beans could possibly create such a loud blast or large blast to chasm an entire fucking area of the desert. Civi didn't hear what you said, by the way. You want to know?
Yeah, so Civi, you're heading down in. So the Gormaraz region is inside a massive crater. And that's where you're heading into.
But anyway, yeah. Looking
I'm-
towards Bonk, I'll just say, always was. Just continuing to.
Before we move on, I'm going to set up one of my spells alarm, since it seems like this is a one-way passage where we are, to see if anyone follows us.
Yeah.
That's it. We can continue.
Yep. Alrighty, so, yeah, you do sort of make your way deeper into the region. And off in the distance, you can tell you could probably be there by the end of the day. You do spot a large, in the distance, you can see what appears to be a gathering of people.
Odd. Yes, sort of like looking over there and looking back at the rest of them, and then just kind of like trying to sort of scry and see what's going on over there with my eyes. What am I seeing in terms of? I'll do a spot check.
So, Civi, you see a large gathering of people in the distance.
Yeah. What do the people look like? Do they look fucking?
Oh,
humanoid?
it's you know what a crowd looks like when you're looking at them from, you know, when you're in like a massive stadium, you can see a massive crowd of people on one side of the stadium. You can tell that there is people there. The specifics you can't notice at all. That goes for you too, Sid. I want to point out that was
Yes.
going to be a pretty fucking hard roll to make.
I guess continuing onwards towards, like, we'll get a bit closer, but we'll sort of maintain sort of safe-ish distance to try and puzzle out what the go is with this large crowd. Fuck my eyes.
Yeah, so as you do travel further and further in to the region, you do begin to notice that all of them seem to have the same signifying colors. It seems to be a light grey and brown with all of their colouring.
And are they straight humanoids, or are they like...
Some are human, well, some are Haskin. You do actually see some humans there. You do see some halflings, gnomes, a couple of Goliaths, and an Oread.
Bit fucking odd. But alright.
An Oread, give me a roll, Civi. You'd make a knowledge... nature works.
I can do it.
And knowledge planes would work.
Matter of fact, it's something Silent should probably know.
No.
Yes, it is.
I have knowledge martial. What do you want me to do? Oh, and
Silent,
fucking yeah.
it's something your character should know.
Yeah, well, the only other thing that can do is knowledge
Does
fey.
23 work?
Let's be honest here. He doesn't even know his name.
So 23.
That's true, he doesn't know.
Asuka, so you do know that Oreads aren't a very common species, but they are a race of people who, at some point in their lineage, have had pairings with elementals of the Earth.
Okay.
So, you know, elemental plane of like earth, rocks and that sort of stuff, and humans have at some point intermingled. How that works, I'm not going to think about it, but there are species that exist.
thought Oriads were more focused around sort of like,
This is an OREAD.
yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Aren't they more sort of like the elemental planes and the Feywilds from memory?
This is the Pathfinder Oriad.
Well, there you go.
Yep. So, yeah. As you do make your way into the large gathering of people, you do notice that most of them appear to be rather academically focused.
Smart people.
Don't know what they're doing out here, but okay. This is the Minotaur's land. No room for smarts out here. We hit shit.
I like this.
Siva, you would be able to tell that these are very much scholars, researchers, and the like. Very well learned
Not
people.
magic smart people.
As you sort of approach the more dense gathering out, get past the disparate outskirts of this group, you do see some people walk up to you that seem to have rather odd-looking maces that have a large blue sphere in the middle of it that seems to have ethereal spikes emanating from it as they walk up to you. What purpose do you have here?
Looking down at him. Going home.
And when did you
And
leave
you-
your home?
Many, many moons ago. What is your point?
Which of the tribes are you associated with?
The Bloodhorns. Again, why do you need to know?
Leopold, can you get... let me get his name. Here he is. Leopold, can you get Bartholomew? Oh, yes, my good sir. As he sort of slightly bows and he goes, wait here a minute. And, you do see the man sort of shuffle back into the large crowd as you hear, after a few minutes, a rather loud thudding coming closer to you. With each step, you can tell that as this large being gets closer, that they're probably extremely large.
Heavy. He's a fat
And-
ass.
As you do see a large top hat peeking up across the crowd as someone walks over to you. After another minute or two of the man walking towards you, he does sort of make his way through the crowd, and you do see. Let me get his picture. I'll put that in the D&D tech chat. There you go.
What is that on your head?
He does sort of look down at you and go, greetings, my good fellows. I am known as Duke Alaric, the polite pulverizer and researcher and leader and proprietary sponsor of this archaeological endeavor. Now, my attendant had said that you were a part of the Bloodhorns, is that correct?
Yes.
Quite odd to see your kind outside of the labyrinth.
I'm hunting exiles. They took something from us. Haskin exiles.
Right, hang on, I'll type that into thing. There you go. Yes. Well, while he's fine with Matt, so Anla, you said you told him that you were looking for exiles?
Yeah. Yes. And before I finish that, and also potentially someone learned in poisons and venoms.
18. Yep, he does respond, I'm not too well versed with these Haskins myself. I am not from here. I am a man from Roker, you say?
Roka?
Yes.
We encountered a particularly disgusting individual that was heading towards Roka.
Yep, so Sibi, yes, you do know that, with your knowledge of Noble, that he is not very much of a aristocratic noble, but very much the scholarly pursuit is, yes, he does have quite a lot of funding and a rather, not largely well-known family, but unlike most nobles from his area, he doesn't care much for the aristocracy and all the noble courts and whatnot. Yeah, so you told him you were looking for people about that new poisons and such?
Venoms and poisons. Venoms primarily. I'll
yes,
also
Ivy.
say, shifting back to look at the rest of the party, I'll point towards the wizard and say, he mentioned they were called splinter spiders. One of them bit me. I haven't felt much in the way of adverse effects. I feel like I've shrugged it off, but it's always smart to check. Greater beings have been filled by less.
I'm not sure I know what they are.
Spiders, you smack them and kill them, they split into two.
How intriguing.
We
I'll
encountered
have to find a
network
specimen for myself.
Well, I broke the legs of a bunch back yonder. I'll point upwards back towards where we came from. There was a bone graveyard up there. Crippled a fair few.
Yes, the, well, felling area of the Titans of old. Reginald, this fellow says he had incapacitated some things he called splinter spiders. Can you get a troop together and go and retrieve one of them for me? At once, my liege.
Would you
No.
happen to know anyone that would be able to cure something like that? A venomous rot or anything of the sort?
Well, I do have a couple of doctors, nurses, and the such. A few apothecaries as well. I do mind their services aren't for free, of course, seeing as you are not a member of my, well, expedition.
Nothing in the desert is free.
Well, I suppose that goes for all things in life. Now, you are, I'm assuming, heading to your labyrinth, is that it?
Correct.
I must also point out that you seem a lot more, well, humanoid than the standard Minotaur.
Mother was
The half-breed,
human.
is it?
Yes.
Interesting. Which of your parents was the human?
Mother. Father was the... sorry. Hang on. Fucking... Get. Sorry. Fucking... Anyway, as I was saying, yes. My father was the Crimson Horn. My mother was human.
Interesting. So you would pass for the no beliefs in your culture?
Not so much. Right of position is more based on personal strength than bloodline.
Interesting.
God can still sire a bastard after all.
It is true. You appear to be rather socially distinct from the Kranish Minotaurs I have interviewed and chatted with.
They displayed more brutish attitude, I assume.
You would know the.
Oh
yeah.
no, they're the smaller ones, aren't they? They're the more sort of. They're literally, we ran into the fucking sand giant that had just killed a bunch of them.
Yes.
Yeah. What he said, more socially distinct.
Culturally distinct.
Culturally distinct. In what kind of way, in your opinion, distinct?
Well, from what the Kranish that I have interviewed and had a talk with, they seem to be, well, rather well educated for such creatures. No offense, of course. It's. I suppose I think you don't
they
have much
have
in the ways
always
of learning.
They have always been the more learned of the species, so to speak. Mine are much more drawn to the brute strength of arms. We do have our shamans and learned people, but not like the rest of you.
Interesting. Well, you are welcome to stay with my troop for as long as you wish for the next 2 days. We will be moving on from then.
Anything I can do to acquire the services of your healers to deal with this particular poison that is currently running through my veins?
Well, I do have something that I do need done, but don't have the exact manpower to do it.
Power?
You see, there is a. What's that?
Power of man. We have that covered.
Yeah.
Does that mean it's time for flex tracks? Sorry.
Looking up at him, and what is it that needs doing?
There is the ruins of an old, well, I'm not sure what culture had created it. It's rather distinct from the standard fare, what I've noticed with the, well, similarities of archaeological tendencies in this region. I assume it was from an outsider species, or people. I would like to have someone go in there and tell me what they find, and bring back any trinkets or artifacts if they find them. And to do this, you can, well, have access to my, some of my services.
What sort of artifacts are you looking for within the dead's home?
Well, I'm not sure. I haven't been able to look at it myself, and I'm not sure what culture it is from. I do not know what you'll find in there.
Do you want information on the stonework? And who?
Ah, a dwarf. That would be rather handy. Here, take this. He does, sort of reach around into his pocket and pull out a note with a functional pen instead of the standard quill.
Inkwell.
You tell me, when you go in there, write down the craftings and techniques made that they had used to create the place.
I will try.
I'll look up. And in terms of artifacts, anything specific you're looking for in terms of not like what you're looking for specifically, but something you would be more interested in? Artwork, or would you prefer engravings to be copied with a bit of charcoal and parchment, maybe?
Well, Well, there's a few things I would like to have in my list. Weapons and armor was a good way to notice how these people fought and, well, died in their traditional ways. Sketchings of their literature or whatnot, if you can find. If you can actually find any scrolls or books that they have, I'd rather enjoy to see them, which can help me to have more understanding on the way that these people, what's the word, communicated.
Thought and pontificated.
Yeah. If you can find artwork, obviously the best way to study it is to have it in person. But if it appears that their stuff is engraved into the wall, well, do you have charcoal with you?
Yes.
Parchment?
Mm-hmm.
I
If you
think I
can,
do.
make charcoal, what are they called?
Fucking when you take the charcoal, rub it over the engraving, and make a copy, like a
Yeah, whatever the fuck that is.
an etching or something. I think they're called
They call it a rubbing.
a rubbing. That's it. Yeah.
That's the one. Yes. I'd imagine there wouldn't be any food or, well, beverages in that area, seeing as how long it appears to have been abandoned. But, yes. If you do this, you have access to some of my future services.
And directions towards this specific ruin.
Yes, of course. It appears to be roughly, well, 1.8 miles in that direction, as he points to the southwest.
In return for the services, potential cure of whatever it is I've gotten from those splinter spiders. Seems like a smart choice.
Well, I'll let you do what you must. I have work to attend to. I'm very busy after all.
I was going to ask him if he has any scrolls available for doing the quest.
The Civi asked as well in chat there something.
Oh, yep, let me have a look. Oh, that's me, Haskin. Well, it doesn't appear to be Haskin. The area. Well, I'll be here for probably another 2 to 3 weeks. Depending if I find anything of great interest, I might be here for a couple of months. My troop is completely self-sufficient after all. And Tara, what did you ask him?
If he has scrolls available, whether we need to complete the quest or beforehand or afterwards.
Oh yes, we have plenty of scrolls. Entire carrot is full of them if you wish.
Sorry?
He does say he has plenty of scrolls, entire carrot is full of them.
Does he have anything that have spells etched on them that I can study?
Oh, magic. Rather odd and esoteric craft. There are a couple of more magically inclined individuals in my troop.
Sorry, magic, what?
Magically
More magically
inclined
inclined members.
Oh, yeah.
One of them is
Awesome.
quite
Are
eccentric.
we perhaps able to get a discount on these scrolls, or maybe some for free after completing this quest?
Yeah, you have
I'll bring it
access
back
to the
to you.
shop after the quest, is what he's saying.
Okay.
Basically, we're not getting shit from totally going to
Garmel
a
sort of huff in laughter. I feel like I've met my fair share of eccentric individuals over the last month.
Yes, I've noticed this region, well, this country has quite a large collection of rather standout personalities. It's quite odd.
Cocking an eyebrow at him. Yes. It seems that way.
I'm gonna look at Garm and say, and you think you're not?
I am normal for the region.
Yeah, like it's one of those things where if people don't leave their area, they're just like the normal people. The moment you have sort of people go from one area to another, they stand out like a motherfucker.
Also, I guess raising his hand up to Shaggy's hand. We'll go and scout out these ruins for anything of note and bring it back.
He does sort of reach forward and you shake his hand. Oh yes. You can tell he's actually got quite a powerful grip on him. Yes, I do believe that will be good. Now, I have some work to attend to. Reginald, tea. As he
Didn't you
walks
send
off.
Reginald off to get the spider?
Oh yes, he has an ability to hear things from great distances.
Just all of a sudden, the tea and cup has just come
Chan.
flying through the air
I
at him.
was
grazing his
literally
head.
just about to do that.
Okay.
So yes, as he does say Reginald T, you do notice in the distance something coming over the horizon. A large, what appears to be a backpack. Reginald does catch it and walk off into the distance. Walk back into the large, not Reginald. Fucking, where did I put his fucking name? Alaric. Does walk back into the crowd towards the larger tent in the center.
Okay.
It wasn't like a cup of tea or anything. It was just a bag full of tea.
Why does every single smart person in your campaign's evil have to be like the literal embodiment of just fucking physical strength?
I don't know. I like the dark height of me. I find it funny.
I guess turning to the rest of the party is probably wise if we go do this anyway. Never know what things like those spiders can pass on through their venom.
I do, CB.
I'd rather be.
Of course. I knew it.
I guess yeah, we'll start heading towards the Oh yep, what was that? Sorry.
I was gonna say I'll turn to Garm and be like, I am quite intrigued by ruins in these deserts. They've been very strange, the lot of them.
Much is lost under the sands of the desert. Much more probably shouldn't be dug up. Begin heading towards the.
That is a
the
pretty smart
southwest.
thing, mindset to have. Where did I put?
Yeah, oh, well, I mean, if fucking the people from the Mummy movie had just left well enough alone, the world wouldn't have suffered disaster after disaster, wouldn't it?
Which mummy movie? There's like 7 of them.
Fucking first 3. The first 3 are the reason why the entire rest of the series went to fucking hell in a hamper.
Are you on about the Brandon Fraser ones?
Mm-hmm. The
Oh,
good
no,
ones.
the first ones.
The good ones.
Yeah. Yeah, the good ones, but there's also the original Universal Monster movie ones.
Yeah.
Is that?
It is so sad what happened to him as an actor.
Yeah.
Glad he made it come back, but yeah.
There we go. Fuck that off.
So we're after weapons and armor, sketchings of their literature, or, sketchings.
And
or
details on the
pieces of-
stonework and how they were built.
Yep, artwork, rubbings of anything of significant note, so. And the good thing is we've just lost a huge chunk of our fucking rations too, so we've got more room in the cart to go fucking moving shit around, so if we want to pick up like a statuette or something and shove that in there for him, you probably like that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just like walk up.
I'm more amazed by the functional pen.
Yeah, well, think
like,
of him as the
we're
British,
walking through,
like archaeologists. If they can pick it up,
Right.
they'll take it.
well, look, I'm
This-
gonna tell
this-
you this. It's our shit. As soon as we pick it up, it needs to go in our museum. That's how it works.
Can we have a culturally significant piece of
No.
heritage back? No, we're still looking at it.
Been looking at it for the past 300 years. Yeah, but we're still looking at it.
The argument that they actually use is that if it was so important and so historical, why didn't you protect it better?
That's a valid argument. They should
Literally
have
that
protected
argument.
it.
That's also gets into the thing of like, I mean, if you didn't want to get genocided, you just shouldn't have lost.
That's where the argument of how they wanted to call it Invasion Day on Australia Day, and I was just like, well, you shouldn't have lost the colonization war, shouldn't you?
Alrighty, let's get back to it.
Yeah, you'd call it Independence or Victory Day.
So, I imagine you guys are you heading towards there now or setting up camp?
Well, what time was it? I thought it was only like around midday when we hit that fucking caravan.
Yeah, I did say before at the start of the day, it'd probably take you till the end of the day to get to the large gathering.
Oh, okay.
Because you were saying, like, you were on like an elevated plane, you could see a lot further in than normal.
All right. Yeah. No, we'll set up at the caravan. Wait out that night at the caravan that they're at, and head off in the morning.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, so you do kind of like set up a tent area, like an area for your tent, near the, I'd assume you probably just near where the entrance, well, the sort of opening into the gathering was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Doing the same shit as we did the night before, shifting shit around and whatnot, just to make sure it doesn't get yoinked again.
Yep.
You've made me paranoid evil. Congratulations.
Yeah, so during the night, this isn't like a very quiet place, even in the middle of the night, that you can still tell this place has a lot of activity. It's kind of a place that's never asleep. Roughly about 3 a.m., you do hear some people sort of making their way back into the area, but what makes them distinct from all the other people that are around and traveling in and out is you hear sort of screeching and the sound of chains.
I guess hearing the screeching and the sound of chains, just sort of like, have I heard anything like that before? I'll make a wisdom check.
Yeah, well, yeah, you heard it yesterday.
Oh, it's that.
Yeah,
Guess
it's the sound the spiders were making.
pop my head out and look at them real quick.
Yep. Now you do see some men in rather dapper suits dragging a couple of the spiders that appear to be chained on the ground behind them.
The crippled ones? Do I notice broken legs?
Yes.
Suck it, fucking spiders. You've been Britishly colonized. Suck a dick. Pop me head back.
Does anyone in the Spidey party speak Terran?
Hair?
No.
Yes, I do.
Oh, are you awake?
I have no idea. No. Or wait.
Would the screeching have woke you up? And the chains?
Yeah, you know what? Roll a raw 1d20.
I completely forgot Ralvis was even here, to be honest.
Yeah, I've just kind of been silent this whole time.
Okay, yep, you beat the 50% chance. Yeah, so Ralvis, you can tell that the screeching of these spiders is in Terran, and you notice the words, "We can't stop. We didn't ask for this."
Oh, what the fuck?
As it's dragged off into the more inner areas of the camp.
And there's definitely something you don't want to hear when you're waking up. What the fuck?
Do you relay that, or?
Yeah, I'll let you know what we're saying.
Slaves to their own instincts. Turning around, is anyone else awake at the moment?
No, I sleep.
Alright. Guess I'd sort of shift back towards my tent and get inside and all that sort of stuff and continue on with my night.
Yep. Yeah. Eventually morning does come around. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. Morning it comes around. I assume that you guys are probably all starting to eat your food and whatnot.
Yep. Also, Tara, do you still have the lore excerpt from the Splinter Spiders? I know I do.
Galore.
Yeah, you got a 24 out of 25 for the spiders. You know that they're all the fucking shit about them. You relate.
No, I didn't know
the
all the
spider-
shit about it. I know most of it.
Most of it. I'm saying, do you still have it?
I think it was just a. I can't remember.
Good thing you actually told.
I did tell. I tell.
Yeah, you
people.
told me.
I screamed it out. Yeah.
You told me.
I told the whole party. It took a whole turn.
Yep.
I was very tired yesterday. I'm actually tired today, so I'm a bit quiet. I was up till like 5 this morning. Same with last week. I fell asleep halfway through the session. Last week.
No.
Sorry.
Yeah, so what are you doing?
Finish up eating and sort of head towards the southwest, towards where he pointed out the particular ruins.
Yep. As you are all sort of packing up your stuff, rather, someone does come up to you. They appear to, well, they seem to be wearing a robe and they have a journal in their hand and some pencils, pens, and the like. Excuse me.
Yeah. What's
What
up?
are you?
Excuse me?
What are you?
Dragonborn? Why?
Oh, I haven't seen one of your kind before. May I make a sketching of you?
Sure, whatever floats your boat.
You
He
know
does,
what?
snap his
Looking down
fingers.
at him.
Yep.
Well, looking down at him and say, "We are going to be moving towards the ruins to the southwest. Did you want to join us and sketch him as we go there, and maybe assist in taking any sort of potential sketchings of that location?"
He does sort of raise one of his eyebrows and say, I'm not much suited for, well, endeavors that you will be going on.
I didn't say you needed to fight. You just could take a breath on the back seat and just sort of survey alongside us. Helpful
A
to have
tempting
a.
offer. But I have to decline. I have many other things here that I must, sketch. He does snap his fingers, and immediately an easel appears in front of him that he places the book on, that he once again snaps his fingers, and it does turn into a large canvas. And he sort of looks at you for a bit. Can you smile for me?
Sure.
And now be angry?
Is he too figuring? Okay.
Well, okay. I remember it. I don't need you anymore. And he just
Used
does
and
get...
thrown aside like a
Hey,
common
man.
whore.
I mean, these guys, it's the same sort of thing as what the British did, where they're like, oh, interesting. Done.
Okay then. Just feel like it was used.
Yeah, and he just does just start painting on the large canvas. Yeah, that's pretty much it, Jimmy.
Okay then.
Fucking just sort of shrug after he's done that and just begin hauling towards the ruin. What an
Yep.
odd bunch of people. Surprised he didn't try and yoink one of your scales or something as some sort of reference note.
Yeah, for real.
Maybe Ralvis doesn't notice, but he's actually pulled like an entire fucking heart scale off of his chest.
Oh, I'd be so fucking pissed.
Won't be pissed till you find out.
Yep, so as you do, you end up actually making your way towards the direction that Alaric pointed out. Yeah, it doesn't appear to be very windy today. It's quite still. There is a slight breeze. And the temperature in this area is a lot cooler than most other places in the desert. No one's entirely sure why. It just is. Yes, so you eventually do come out as user traveling. Someone make a survival.
There you go.
Yep, you know exactly where you're going. And now, as you get into a large sort of area where there is rocky outcroppings and some cliff sides, you aren't sure exactly what you're looking for.
I did say ruins, something about... Yeah, do I, having a sort of scan across the outcroppings and sort of like maybe the rock faces, do I notice anything sort of different about it? I'll do that'd be a spot.
Yep, on one of the cliff faces, you do notice a very faint tool marks.
Guess I'll head over and we'll take a look.
Yep, so as you do walk near it, Silent, make a stone cutting.
Okay.
I was literally to shove the dwarf at the wall and say, figure this out.
What do you see with your special eyes?
Grab his head and hold it like a millimeter from the wall. What does it say?
What do you see with your dwarf eyes?
Mason. The number's Mason.
That should be 17. I forgot the 2 from stone cutting, my bad.
Yep, so Silent, you do notice that there is actually a false what's the word? Exterior on this spot of the cliff.
It's not real.
Well, how do we open it?
It is physically there, but it's not part of the natural rock.
Do we like push it out the way?
It's not part of the rock. It's like a door. You can probably move it somehow.
Where do I push? Turns out it's a pull door.
I'll just point to the rock. There.
I go up and I just sort of like tentatively try to push the rock.
Yeah, so as you do push on it, make a reflex save.
Oh, lovely. 6.
Yep, so as you push it, it does collapse, and some of the rocks do land on you for a grand total of... 7 non-lethal.
Ow.
It might have been a portal. My bad.
Giving him a sort of like slight stink eye. We couldn't have fucking checked.
Grab that.
We dwarves can only tell what changes in rocks, not how to fix rocks.
Head hurts. I'm fine though. Rubs the back of his head where the fucking rocks clobbered him. Looking down, looking through the collapse section, what do I see?
You do see an opening into the... Well, the area. It is a hallway. On the ground, you do notice a red trail. It seems to... It's not like blood or anything. It's part of the mosaic on the ground, so tilings.
I'm going to note down that there was a false, false wall in the rock face that led to a hallway in the notepad the guy gave me.
Yep. I've got to make a new window.
Yes, stone cutting. This wall's not real.
So that.
Is there any of the mosaic pieces on the floor of like the craftsmanship there? Is any of that sort of cracked free from aging?
Not necessarily, but there is a extremely heavy layer of dust on it, so you can tell that no one's been here for a long time.
I mean, from like the rockfall, was there any sort of like the stone?
Oh, did it damage the stones?
Yeah.
I mean, apart from some scratching and a couple of cracked tiles, not really.
Well, is there a crack section that I might be able to pry off?
On the tiles?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
All right. I guess
I have a
I'll lean
pickaxe
down.
that you could use.
No, that'd break.
Okay.
Not the pickaxe, it'd break the tiles a bit more. I guess I'll try and pry some of like a chunk of the mosaic tiling off the floor.
Yep.
Strength.
Yeah.
Just a raw strength, so that's a +9. 17.
Yeah, so you do actually manage to sort of rip off the tiling from the ground. It's not really that hard. It's, the rock that had hit it had probably displaced it, had broken some of the seal that it had. Yeah.
All right, I guess, yeah, I'll take that tile and sort of wrap it up in a bit of cloth and put it in my backpack.
Let me grab this. Dimensions. Here.
I'm just making a pseudo inventory for us of any sort of things we take as relics, so tell me when you pick something up or whatever, just make so I can make note of the relics that we find.
Okay.
So here. One of the things I fucking despise with some maps in D&D and the Roll20 is how sometimes it just doesn't align no matter what you do.
Give me 2 seconds, I'm gonna go grab a drink, but I'll be able to hear everything still.
Oh, Silent, you should probably maybe sort of do your check on the stoneworking of the flooring, the mosaics. Something
I'll roll out before I go.
quite interestingly enough is mosaic stonework is rather advanced for medieval times.
Yeah, the only time you'd ever see this sort of stuff was in very
developed
well-to-do places.
pottery and stuff like that, like unique stoneworking in that sense, pretty common. But doing something that is like artistically high end, like mosaic flooring, that's usually in accounts of very well off areas.
I already took notes on Entrance to the Doss, have you?
Yes, he wrote down his stone cutting check on the fact that it was covered over by a false entrance.
Mm-hmm. Like the hallway was, I've literally got like the hallway was covered by a false wall in the mountain.
Fucking Indiana Jones and the fucking, what is it, how many of us there are there? 6 Stooges of Doom?
Right.
Tarek, probably where you want to start doing, in point of reference, if you've got like decipher scripts and that sort of stuff, probably a pretty good idea in this sort of area that's going to become very important, because decipher scripts lets you sort of take down notes of unknown scripts and sort of work out what they say based on syntax and language.
I'm gonna roll stun cunning on the mosaics, so I'm gonna go and look at all the mosaics and then just see if I can decipher anything from them.
Yep. That was a 18?
Yep. 18 on it.
So with the mosaics, you can tell that these were... So, wait, what exactly were you looking for?
Just any, like, if there's any way to decipher exactly how old they are, I guess, and that kind of
How
thing.
they were made, sort of thing.
How they were made, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you can tell that these were made very... You don't exactly know how, but you know that these weren't made normally. You can tell that these had probably never seen a workshop.
Ah. These mosaics aren't normal.
Okay. Guess I'll look down and say, how?
They've never seen a workshop. They weren't made in the traditional sense of how you would make them.
Is there writing on this?
Writing?
Writing.
No, it's just mosaic flooring at the moment. We're just doing a bit of sort of...
What's a mosaic? Sorry, I should probably start there.
Mosaics usually like chunks of stone that are either coloured or cut and moulded into either...
You know, like bathroom tiling?
Yeah.
Right, okay, cool.
Think of that, but not
More colourful.
Fancy.
as mundane.
Yeah,
More
yeah.
colourful, more picturesque.
More grand. Yeah.
Artistically expressed floor tiling.
Yep.
I guess, looking down the floor. Noted. We'll move in and see if we can find more. I guess looking, sort of, what I'll do, actually, is the pathway leading in big enough for the cart to be brought down?
Yes.
All right, I guess.
Right.
Begin
Now I've done the mistakes. I'm
taking
gonna go get a drink. I'll be back too.
So, we'll take a break for a bit, for whatever anyone needs to do, because the map isn't scaling correctly, and I just need time to fix it because it's being a fucking wanker.
If you're really tired, man, and you just want to go get some sleep, we can push forward without you.
No, I mean, I don't want to go to sleep anyway. I'm just like absent-minded. I can't sleep in, so I go to bed at 5 in the morning. I'm gonna wake up at 8, you know. And then if I sleep now, then I'll just get fucked by the time I have to go back to work. Just gotta push through to like 9, 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
It's
We're definitely not a stranger to fixing sleep schedules that way.
Hey?
Those of us in here are definitely not a stranger to fixing our sleep schedules that same way.
Yeah.
The amount of times me and Evil have gone through fucking like 24-hour to 48-hour benders and then had to stay awake for another like fucking 12 hours to fix the schedule.
Well, that's I went out last night, so I got home in the wee hours.
I remember when I stayed up for 48 hours. It was 2 days I had to go to work. That was great.
I remember when I was young, we could do multiple days. Now we can fucking barely do one.
Fucking Civi's just seen the picture of Maestro McFucking Muscle Brains.
Is this...
Looks like he eats coal and shits diamonds.
I was going to do an Arcana check on this mosaic. If there's like any magical resemblance to it.
That is not a bad idea. Doing any sort of like detecting if there was potentially magic used in its creation, not a bad idea.
Yeah, we got a solid 12.
No, you got a nat
Chad
1.
roll. Chad roll.
Unfortunately, when it comes to natural rolls, if it's a 1 or a 20, they kind of take precedence over the addition. If it's a 20 and that 20, the addition obviously gets affected by it. But yeah, and that one is just a critical fail. Most
Yeah, no matter. You can have a multiplier of like plus 1 million on the roll, it still fails.
Yeah. You can be the most skilled hand at it. It's just that time you've fumbled whatever you were doing. The only way you can bypass in that one is there's actually specific feats and the like that do it. For instance, there's a feat that you cannot fail a Constitution save with a nat one. It always.
Yeah, you can still fail it normally if you don't meet it, but then that one doesn't mean automatic.
Yeah, and that's actually fucking huge. Considering fort saves are one of the ones that you build quite significantly high as a melee class, getting the ability so that you can't fail on a nat one. Most of the time you've usually got such a high fort modifier that it's just you pass.
There is this. Now, let me grab your guys' icons.
Okay.
Oh, I'll move the fucking map. Okay, hang on. Tokens.
The entire background screen of the fucking layer we're on has just gone tan.
Yeah. Alright, who's that? Who's missing from that? Rubbish, where the fuck is his? Copy. Paste.
Yeah, I can. Give me a second.
Did I just hear Grunder?
No, you just
No.
start up the stream.
What the fuck?
So Civi can pull it up and have a look at what we're doing.
Oh no, I thought I heard like
Civi,
the...
do you want me to control your character while we're in stream? So if we, well, just give me control of Civi's character so that I can sort of point him in the direction he wants to go when if combat encounters roll off.
No. Anyway, okay, can you activate it, interact with it now?
Not yet.
It should. Let me do it again. Yeah, it says you can. Try. Have I moved you to the right page? Oh no, hang on. We moved you to this page. There you go.
Oh, there we go.
Where did I put?
Did you fix the map?
As best as I can get it, it's still not exactly to scale because it's a fucking piece of shit, but it's about as good as it's gonna get.
What was the fucking hotkey to spin again?
E, I think.
Hold E, I think it was.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, right. So, let me show you the picture of the area that you're walking into.
I'm sitting on someone's shoulder, just saying.
Where is that? Lunch.
Thanks for carrying me in, Gum.
Get the fuck off me.
Hey, this is how I came in, man. I didn't move my character yet.
Fucking throw him out the door. Full speed.
Drag that in. And
Make
there you go.
R2
That is the
teaching.
hallway that you were in.
Oh, you know what I might do?
Oh, damn.
I'll be back 1 sec.
Okay, so there is artwork and mosaics and stuff on the walls.
Yes.
Okay, I guess unfurling a bit of parchment, I'll kind of go along and make sort of like a couple rubbings of significant looking ones, kind of like you know, the two jackals or whatever they are and the eye sort of mosaic, and then maybe the one just before it with what looks like to be a person being sacrificed, ritually sacrificed or something like that.
Yep. There we go. Fuck that off. Fuck that off. And there it is. That's cool. So, yeah. So you can tell that this. Yeah. So you did that. Yep. So as daylight pours in, into the tomb that, or ruins, or whatever the fuck is. I don't remember what Alaric called it. Is an unusual tunnel with bright, brilliant colours are to be seen everywhere in the stones. Shining gems seem to be embedded into the mosaic. Eyes seem to be jade, and whatnot. The floor has a distinct winding path of red tiles, roughly, I don't know, fucking 2 feet across, I guess. That seems to wave its way through the tunnel.
It's moments like this I wish someone was a thief.
Thief.
I love the fact. I'm sorry, Flint. I'm just going to say this. I looked at that image and I went, "That's something out of a Junji Ito book." It looks like
it does, kind of, doesn't it?
Yeah. I was like, "What the fuck?"
Civi just mentioned he'd like to feel his cross.
Yeah, Civi. So it does feel fairly standard.
I guess sort of wandering down the hallway and sort of being careful not to move too quick.
Yep, so let me go to that tab. So where exactly are you going to move to?
A little bit down.
Yep, so with that, give me a reflex.
There it is.
8.
An 8. So as you sort of walk down, as one of your feet lands on one of the red tiles on the winding path, you do hear a clink as the floor drops out from under you and you fall into a spiked pit. You take 5 points of damage, and you are now 20 feet down in the pit.
I guess sort of... what are the spikes made out of? Metal or wood?
Stone.
I guess sort of like... looking up, and that 20 foot deep. So
yes.
I stand 15 foot. I can just reach up and climb out.
Yeah.
Okay, I climb up and out of there.
Yep.
Staring at the rest of them. Do any of you have any ability to discover traps?
I will put a square where that was because you do know where that was there. Granted, you know, large, it's normal size trap, but it does work.
I'll just say, I can tell when there's changes in stonework, but that is about it. If this place is fully made out of stone, then maybe I'll be able to tell if there is something.
Yeah, so Silent, if the trap is embedded into stonework and isn't magical, you can find it.
Okay, cool. So I guess, yeah, I'll take front. And I'll start slowly just heading down and paying, hoping that I don't feel anything off in the stonework as I slowly head down.
So, in that picture, if you look at that, where the trap was is right beneath where that chest embedded in the wall is that has the 2 figures holding it.
Has anything happened to the chest after?
No.
Is the chest on the left or the right? Like, is it actually right over
right there.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want me to try and pull it out?
I think it would be a good idea to try, but don't fall in again, preferably.
I guess just reaching over the pit and just sort of grabbing a hold of it, I'll try and pull the box out of the socket. Just sort of like extending my hand but not coming too close and just sort of like jarring it out.
Yep. Let me... So, as you...
Oops.
Give me a reflex.
Dear Lord.
6.
There's 6. So, as you touch it, the box itself flashes orange as you are hit with a buffet of flame. You take... let me grab that.
As I see this happen, I'll say I should mention I can't tell magical
4 damage.
trap.
like visibly getting kind of shitty with the ruins right now.
I will apologize. I didn't think that would happen, but I cannot tell anything magical.
I am glad these people. Well, actually, no. I'm pissed that these people are dead. I would have liked to have ripped them in half myself at this point.
You know what? Just for that, I'm gonna have a trap that's already tripped, and there's just like a dead guy in there. It's like, oh, one of the old guys that lived here.
Yep, I'll
So,
continue.
Civvy just healed me with a belt of healing, so I ate back.
Yep. And
I'll,
Solon, give me a stun cunning.
Yeah, okay.
Well, a search check.
Yeah, 10.
With a 10, you do notice just in front of you to your right, there is a piece of the flooring. Your right, so left of where your character is, where you're facing.
Oh, there, yeah, there.
Yeah. You do notice that the floor has a bit of a indentation in it, where it seems to be slightly sunken.
I'll point it out to everyone. Watch your step. That looks like there's something there. I'd assume it's another pressure trap like you fell in before.
Pulling out a
disable it?
10-foot, pulling out a 10-foot pole. Want me to check?
By all means, and I'll take a step back just to be safe.
I guess I'll reach over with the 10-foot pole and just try and depress that little indentation.
Mm-hmm. Yes, the floor does collapse.
I know what to look up.
spike pit.
What was that one?
Into another spike pit.
Yes.
I'm feeling some real Dick Van Dyke shit's gonna happen to my character in here.
I'm just going to turn around and say, well, at least I know what to look out for. And I'll slowly start to continue just to head down the corridor and keep an eye out for traps and stuff.
Yep. So, give me another 3 rolls.
One. Dead.
Oh. Oh.
Uh,
Oh.
Progressively just gets worse.
it started off
Not
really
bad.
good.
Chad rolls.
Hmm.
Let me grab this. So we got. Well, okay. Yes. So let me reveal more of the hallway. Boom. You do find more indentations in the ground here and here.
I'll just continue around and I'll go like over to here and then I'll just continue
Can I
down, pointing
try to
out all the
disable
traps
them?
to everyone. I'll just make sure there's a trap here and then I'll continue down in one directly and, you know, do all the fucking precautions to make sure no one stands in the traps, and I'll just continue down the corridor and hope nothing bad happens.
I'm gonna
And then-
follow the silence path as best I can, and any of the visible
to be-
indentations he's pointed out, I'm just going to like make sure I'm on very far side of it as I'm like squeezing comically up against the wall.
Let me grab this.
I don't like this place.
You
It
do hear
seems
the
you're a bit
walls that
big
go
for
back. I don't like you either. Alrighty. So let me.
Did you say you want to be enlarged?
Click this.
No.
Did you say you want to be?
No.
That's not in
No.
the big guy.
Like he
Please.
gets stuck. He can't even fall in the trap because he's just stuck in the hole.
Did that
Stuck in the
fix that?
corridor.
As I was going down the corridor over the traps, did I notice any more chests on the walls again?
You do not.
Okay.
Is there anything
Okay.
written on these walls?
Yes.
I'm gonna try and decipher them.
Yep. So you give it a roll. I just gotta fucking. Oh my god, why do I have to do this? This is so.
Oh.
Well, fuck.
Well, good job,
He
man.
gave you a
Honestly,
roll.
Very nice.
I go from -1 to positive 20. I mean, I go from 1 to 20.
It's the
Right.
dichotomy of D&D. You'll roll a nat 1 one moment and a nat 20 on your next roll.
So, as you look at the wall, You do notice etchings in Ancient Common, which you can read. No one else. Ravis Sammy can. It does have what appears to be a poem.
I'm gonna, as you say this poem, I'm gonna like read it out as as if I'm like sort of reading it as we go to the party.
Yep.
Like in every movie kind of thing.
I guess I'll take
So
a
the fuck you
a
mean
rubbing of the
Schrodinger's
poem.
trap?
Yeah, I was actually going to read it out.
Yeah. But I'm just gonna say like that's my character reading out what you say.
Yep. So it goes. Go back to the Tormentor or through the Arch, and the second Great Hall you'll discover. Shun green if you can, but night's good color is for those of great valor. If shades of red stand for blood the wise, will not need sacrifice aught but a loop of magical metal. You're well along your march. 2 pits along the way will be found hard to lead to a fortuitous fall, so check the wall. These keys of those are most important of all, and beware of trembling hands and what will maul. If you find the false, you find the true, and come into the column hall, you'll come. And there the stone that's key and key, the iron men of visage grim do more than meets the viewer's eye. You've left and found my tomb, and now your soul will die.
Can I grab a? Thinks I just took a etching.
Can we get a rubbing of that? Isn't that what
I just did, and can I grab that poem in writing if you've got that somewhere?
I'll just put it in the text chat.
Yoinkaroos.
I think that guy wanted stuff like this anyway, so it's a poem with the people.
I have now got it in my notes since you were saying it out loud. Yippee.
You are a quick writer for fucking typer then.
No, I just copy and pasted it.
Oh. I better tell you a stenographer or something.
You wish I was like fast at typing. I'm really I'm dyslexic and slow, dumb.
Go back to the Tormentor or through the Arch.
So let me find this. So at the end of the hallway, you do notice this large sort of opening in a distance. Its mouth filled with a... Well, you can't see into it, it's just darkness. And to the left of that, you do see this.
Oh, great.
Dark Souls door. Dark Souls door.
Is there a mist in it as well? Do I like? If I head towards the door, do I get a message that like suddenly appear in front of me saying press triangle? No. I'm not doing this bit. No. Can I do a stone cunning on the face? I guess the demon face with the gaping mouth.
Yeah. What are you trying to find out?
How it was made, I guess, and see if it's similar to the rest of the mosaics.
Yeah. So make your roll.
12.
A 12. You can tell it was not made by normal tools. As the stone doesn't appear to have been worked, it appears to have been molded. Have religious significance. Make a religion check if you want to know about that.
So who's putting that fist in the face door?
Throw bombings, man.
We're not throwing a
In
bomb
trust.
in the fucking ancient tomb, Asuka. Sorry.
You know,
This is
just in
Jimmy's
case.
moment.
when I'm gonna do detect magic, just to see if there's anything.
Well, Rollis.
What?
I
I
know,
fuck
just
up?
laughing at Antelope.
We don't like magic.
Oh,
Nerd.
that timing, that's terrible.
Poor Angelo.
No, you guys don't understand the significance of that fucking poem.
I don't
was
understand
just
poems whatsoever.
I was just reading through it and I'm like, hang on, I've heard this before. And then I got to the fucking final part of your soul, the whole soul dying part, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Somebody looked it up.
No. It's a day
remember-
to one of the most brutal fucking dungeons that has ever been in D&D.
Well, and why are you killing all of our characters?
Well,
I
if
don't
it
have a
was, if it
Yeah,
was,
your
if it
choice.
was- if it was the actual dungeon, then we'd probably honestly already be dead.
Yeah. Okay, anyway.
It's a neutered.
Yep, let me just put in, because I got to reveal that little bit too, because I forgot to do that. And there's the arch.
Oh,
Yeah.
So you were doing a detect magic. Who was that?
Me.
Roll this.
Yep, so give me the roll.
Feel like it's a bad idea.
goes loopy again.
Oh, and hello, Civi wants you to roll a religion check with neg 1.
okay.
Neg 1? Wow.
There you go.
Oh,
So
very
you roll a
legend
1.
of a neg 1. He rolled a 1.
Shippy's got a better religion than that.
He does have bad religion.
Civi's got really piss poor fucking skill checks. I do not get it.
No, his religion's pretty good. I think it's like +5.
And
He
why did
said-
you say neg 1?
Yeah, you said neg 1 in the chat.
Yep, so that was...
Neg 1.
Great, you're right.
Or a religion check, but a 1 would reveal that that is indeed a stone wall.
Yeah, it's made of
Right, so the one was the religion on the face.
Yeah.
Yep.
You can tell it's the face of something that looks pretty mean.
All right. Well, if he's that retarded at religion,
Throw a bomb in the mouth.
Oh, Civi, why Asuka?
I have the urge to throw a bomb in his mouth. It's just
Please don't.
do I know anything on the face?
For fuck's sake.
Right, so what
Did
was...
Did you say it?
The 12 was religion.
Yeah.
You can tell it is a depiction of a depiction of a stylized version of a green devil. Which is a type of devil.
Asuka just threw a bomb in it.
Into the mouth?
I
Yep.
think this is some kind of leprechaun devil thing.
Yeah, so you throw the bomb in there and, yeah, it goes into the dark shadows and no, you don't hear an explosion.
Oh. No?
Okay.
Problem solved.
I go to
Okay. I'm gonna
Roll,
get
roll.
out the.
Asuka and say, "Can you try your arm next?"
No.
Okay.
I'm going to stop the rat and say, maybe I can use a pole. Let's maybe not lose an arm.
Big brain.
And I'll take our 10-foot pole and I'll just, like, push it in towards the hole and see what happens.
Maybe I'll get a cool.
Yeah, so as you push the pole into the hole, how long's the pole?
10 foot.
Yep, you notice it becomes lighter.
I don't think it's 10 foot anymore.
I reckon. Can we pull the pole out
Yeah.
and see if it's like been eaten or some shit?
Yeah, I'll pull it
You are
out.
now the proud owner of a 3-foot pole.
I lost 7 foot of my pole. God damn it. I'm disappointed. Oh. My granddad gave me.
Looking at them, looking at the thing and then looking back at Terry, you said green devil.
Yes, a leprechaun devil.
Cocking his eyebrow and then looking at it. Shun green.
Shun green? What?
Poem. Shun green. Shun green if you can. Said in the poem.
Ah, as it finally clicks with my intellect, because intellect is not wisdom. Perhaps we meant to avoid this.
A knight's good color of those with great valor.
We stay away from the green. Green bad.
What if we're supposed to light it up as well, though?
Still a bomb in there.
Perhaps we're meant to make it dark?
No.
That too.
Shunning green would be walking away from whatever it is.
Green bad.
I
leaving
guess
it
I'm
alone.
going to investigate the arch then. No, I'll just guess why I stay with trying to decipher. I'll start
What colour is
investigating
the
the arch.
arch? What colour's the arch?
The arch is.
Hopefully not green.
It's gonna do normal. It's just normal stone.
That's
Same
not
as the
green.
like the sandstone.
Can I do a stone cutting on the arch? And
Yep.
Figure out what the fuck's up with that. Cool. We.
Yeah, you
15.
can tell it's just a pretty well-made arch. Unlike some of the other things here, this one actually appears to have been made instead of shaped.
So wait, was this sort of like a hidden door that opened or something?
That's into the
That's
archway.
arch.
Into the archway. What
This
else was sort of
arch
like
was-
around the walls on here and here?
Yep. So what are you looking at?
Like the walls on the side and that. Was there anything of significant note on there?
Just more mosaics and things that you saw pretty much the entirety of the hallway.
I'm going to suggest that we stick the pole through the arch first.
Yeah.
The 3-foot pole.
Remember the poem stated that to go back to the tormentor or through the arch.
Back to
In the second hall you'll discover. Could it mean this arch?
Wait a minute. Is that a hallway up there? Or is that just the way the wall is?
That's just the way the wall is.
Sorry. Oh, okay, cool. Sorry, my bad. Maybe. I
Hang
guess
on,
I'll.
maybe
Hearing you
green
say.
double the tormentor goes.
Well, there was a fucking, like, a cage door or whatever back here with someone stuck inside of it, at least according to the picture that we had. Torment also has a bunch of different potential meanings and references. In character, I wouldn't really
mean-
know that.
But we know there's something in front of that door, right? Because of the square here,
Mm-hmm.
like a trap.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a trap. Maybe don't fuck around with that.
So
And make sure to take the path that I took back. Have fun.
I'm gonna look at the tormentor and see if I can
Alright,
get any
fine.
information from him. Maybe
You're going to
arcane.
talk to the mosaic.
No, I'm gonna use my knowledge arcane on it.
Yeah, okay. Make your roll. Yeah, you don't really see anything of magical nature of it. Or know anything of magical kinds similar to this.
Not even the creature that appears to be trapped in there.
You just see hands gripping bars.
Hands gripping bars.
The poem says to go through the arch in the second hall you will discover. I feel like if we...
It also
just...
mentioned something about a tormentor, so perhaps this is the tormentor.
Well... You only live once, and I'll go through the arch.
Yep. So, let me get something. As you stand next to the entranceway, you notice that the base stones glow yellow on the left, orange on the right, and you notice where is that? Second. Okay. Yep. That's it. And as you sort of get closer to it, the misty veil appears to block your sight completely, and you cannot see through the other side of the arch.
I walk through blinded. Okay. No.
I'm gonna set up
Uh,
an alarm here where this hands are.
Yep.
Since everyone wants to move on
Hmm.
and ignore these weird hands here and not investigate.
The fuck you want us to do? Fucking
Ah, so you
throw
walk
a
into
rock
the
at it?
arch. Okay, so let me
Yeah.
do something. So
Okay.
you are teleported.
Again?
No, why?
You are now in this room.
Oh.
And you notice so I skipped a bit there. So yeah, so let me go again. You notice that the stones in front of you glow yellow on the left, orange on the right, and blue in the center.
And that's in the arch, or like that's what Silent's saying.
That's what he sees in the room that he got teleported into.
So it was yellow on the right, orange on the left, and then blue in the center, correct?
It was yellow
So
on
we have
left,
a-
orange on right, blue in center.
I'm just writing it down for notes.
Can we? No, we can't see him anymore.
No, you are. He's gone.
Bye bye.
Maybe the arch was dangerous. He should have used the
Hmm.
pole.
Can I do stone cutting just to see if there's anything off in the room? I guess.
Yeah, go for it.
Fuck it. Stone cutting we ball. Give me something good. 18.
Yeah, it's a pretty odd room. It appears that this wasn't made, once again, it was molded, as you see no markings on the walls or anything. The stone is completely smooth. It's like you are in a 10-foot tall, 5-foot wide, perfect rectangular room.
He's inside the pyramids.
Mm. Mm. What else can I do? Let's look at that poem. Fuck it. No, it's time to play twice.
But do you have the rubbing of the poem?
You literally said it out loud. You said this yourself.
Okay.
Oh, I've got it written down in notes, so I can keep referring back to it. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think the characters are gonna forget the poem about 2 seconds later.
Okay. I already did.
True.
Good job, man.
Yep. So they're pretty much just levers, really, to make it more easier to understand.
Yeah.
They are in the center position.
Yeah.
All of them. You can know that they go up or down.
Mhm. Do I want to just start pulling levers in a fucking tomb?
Pull the lever!
Pull the lever, crunk, wrong lever.
I'll pull the blue lever.
Up
the
or
middle.
down.
Was that in your background?
Let's go up.
Yep. You do, as you push it up, you do hear a clink, but nothing in the room seems to change.
I guess I'll do the same one down and see if anything happens.
Yep. You hear the clink once again, and nothing changes.
We're pulling levers. Something will happen eventually. I guess I'll do the yellow one up.
Yep.
Let's see what happens.
So you have 2 up, 1 down.
Yes, it should be.
And once again, it clinks and nothing changes.
There's a pattern. I'm just muttering to myself now. I guess I'll look around the walls and see if there's anything like actually on the walls to see if I can figure out a pattern.
They are completely blank.
Oh yeah, you said they were just smooth. My bad. I have no clue. But no. Because the blue one's down at the minute. I'll pull the orange one down and put the blue one up. And then keep the yellow one up.
Nothing changes.
Damn it. I'm trying to remember color wheels. I'm trying to make color green.
Yellow and blue.
You don't want to make green.
Yeah.
Green bad.
Green's
Shun
bad.
Correct.
Shun green.
Okay, cool. We'll put the orange one up and pull the blue one down.
Yep. Once again, fuck all happens.
Right. Fuck it, put them all up.
They all go up.
So rebellious.
So,
Nothing happens.
as you... all of them are pointing up, you hear a loud ka-chink and stone grinding as the roof above you slides away and you see a trap door.
Huh? Well, I figured it out, boys. How the fuck do I get up there?
How big did you say the room was?
10 foot.
10 feet tall, 5 feet wide.
So, like, if you're 6 feet, you could just shimmy your way up on each side of the wall.
I'm a dwarf. I'm like 4 foot, dude.
You're fucked. Well, hang on. But with your arms extended, you should be closer to 5.
Yeah. I was gonna say, can I do climb checks to try and climb up the wall, or is there like literally no way I could do that?
Make you check.
Wait a minute. Okay. Where's my climb? Alright, my climb's pretty good for a change. Come on, baby, don't fuck me now.
Lands on his face. Damn it.
Of course, he gets an absolutely fucking ridiculous roll.
This is me fun.
What is it with the armor check penalty?
Oh, armor check. That goes down to +1, so it'd be 19.
As you sort of climb up, you do find yourself physically actually able to get up the wall, but your armor seems to be restricting your movements as you reach for the trapdoor, causing you to fall.
Ah.
I think you need a 20. Do it again.
No, I was thinking. It's only 5 foot, so I don't know if I'd be able. Would I be able to use the pickaxe to maybe like break the walls a bit to get a point to like grip my foot?
Give it a shot.
Alright. Just
Roll damage.
Strength check. Roll damage. Okay, I need to get the damage for a pickaxe. Sorry, I don't have this on hand.
I think it's like a 1d8
I think you're right.
or 1d6. It's not a very heavy hitting weapon.
Yeah. I'm currently trying to find out on the sheet. 1d6.
Yep.
Do you add your strength or anything?
Yes.
One sec, I'll get the strength because I'm deaf. +6, so 11.
Yep. You do manage to chip off a part of the wall, giving you a decent foothold.
Yep, and then I'll try and do a climb check again to see if I can get into the trapdoor.
Yep.
Okay.
So with
So
the
it's
negative.
20 this time, the climb check. It's 20.
Yep, you do actually manage to climb through the trapdoor. You
Yay!
are now in this room.
Oh.
As you enter the room, well, sort of climb out of the hold. Let me grab that. Yep. You notice 3 separate chests. 1 gold, 1 silver, and 1 wooden.
Okay. Magic metal, large tippets. These videos. One gold. I'll put myself there, sorry. 1 gold, 1 metal, 1 wooden. Okay, that's...
1 gold, 1 silver, 1 wooden.
Yeah. I'm guessing the middle one's the gold one. The one to the right's the wooden, the one to the left's the gold.
Yep.
Well, I'm just going to rule out gold seems like a really stupid idea to take.
Yeah, I feel like I'd agree with you there. Don't touch the
Silver.
gold one.
And knowing evil, you open gold, you're dead. Because it's like, oh, it's gold. It's the most money one. He's just counting on you opening that shit. Then we've got, what was it, silver and wooden?
Yeah.
Unless you want
Are we
you
able to
can-
help him?
Oh,
Like,
boy.
do we have to just listen?
Well, I mean, we can go through, but I'm not gonna sort of push through to do anything out of that. From my perspective, he's just fucking disappeared, and we'd just let Silent roll out his little fucking adventure here at first.
And I have no way of getting back to you yet. So I can't really come tell you. It's like, oh no, you can go through. There's a...
Yeah, you just saw him
You
walk
know.
through the archway and then he was gone.
Yeah.
Should any of us
I'm not...
like, try and follow him?
Okay, so wooden was 1, silver was 2. I reckon in the heart of the dice, you should go with the silver.
So you
I
got
guess I'll go
2.
I'll go over to the silver and I'll open the silver chest.
Yep. So in that chest, you see a small ring.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Wait a second. Hang on. That could
Wait,
be
so-
important. That could be important. That could be important. Hang on. Poem. Where is it?
Sacrifice up, but a loop of
As the
magical
chest
metal.
fully opens, though, 8, you hear a clink as a plate, one of the stone plates beneath you, sort of slides away, and 4 darts fire out of the flooring.
222.
Oh, nice.
You take 11 damage.
That's a lot of damage.
God damn.
At least you got a ring though. Friends.
Yeah, sacrifice a loop of magical. You need not sacrifice aught but a loop of magical metal. So that might be the part that we need to get past another trap later on.
Is that anything behind me, or is that just the way the wall is again?
Oh, yep, so you did open that. So with that, that does open. You notice
So
like
you
a wall
yoinked
space.
the ring, didn't you?
Yeah, I've got the ring. I've got it in my notes. I've got it in like my possessions. I took the ring. Sorry. I'll take the ring and I guess I'll start going through the crawl space and very slowly and carefully.
Pretty much like Isaac Clarke from Dead Space as you crawl through.
That's supposed
Oh
to go.
no.
Yeah. That's supposed to
Also, do you have a way to see, like a light?
I have dark vision, or I can pull out.
This
a
is
lantern.
complete pitch blackness.
All right, cool. I have a hooded lantern with oil, so I guess
Yep.
I'll light that up then.
Yep. So you light that.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna try and head back up to this fresco up here.
Yep.
The one with the 2 fucking jackals.
I'm gonna move that
is-
here. That's where that was.
Can I the door and that here, does that look like it's openable?
So the jackals are here. That door is
Yeah.
just mosaic.
Just mosaic.
Yeah, it's just all art.
Guess putting my hand over the mosaic a bit. Anything interesting about this one here where the traps were?
I'm not sure if you'd be able to determine that without having the skill. Do you have stoneworking?
No, I don't. Though I can tell you what I can do. Can I tap
Smash
the
it.
walls and listen?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I'll wrap both these walls. Semi-hung.
Yep. So you
Anything-
hit the one with the chest or the tormentor or the fucking
The jackal one, I'll wrap on that.
Yep, and it is pretty solid resounding thud.
What about this one here?
As you tap it, it does sound hollow.
I guess put a bit of pressure on it and see if it opens.
It is stone.
Okay. I guess looking back at the rest of them, I can break it.
You know what? Fuck it, go for it.
Tear down that wall.
Tear down the wall.
Yeah.
Tear down the
fuck that
wall.
wall.
All right. Okay. I guess I'll sort of like
Maybe we should have someone not that could break the whole fucking ceiling down. Hit it.
literally none of you have the strength required to do that. To do even a fraction of what I can.
Yeah, but you're strong enough to probably fucking collapse this whole fucking tomb.
If I go fucking ape shit with it.
Yep. So
That's all.
you break the
I'm
wall
gonna-
with.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sort of like have my hammer up and I'm just gonna smack the wall. Not like a full swing, but you know, like how you grab the head of a sledgehammer and you sort of drive it.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
up. Does that sort of crack it open?
Yeah, it does break it. And you do see a hallway behind it.
Alright, okay. Is it dark, like not visible dark?
It is complete blackness in here.
Alright, I guess I'll rip out a lantern and light it up.
Question is, can you fit it
Hooded,
there?
hooded lantern.
Yep, and the
What
lantern
is
is
the
lit.
range? What range is that? Do you want me to make a
I think it's
visible...
40-20.
Yeah.
No,
I was just going to make an aura for you so it's visible for you.
yeah, drop them.
Yeah.
I should probably do the same thing with that lantern.
How's that?
Yep, that's fine.
Okay, I guess sort of amble up and into the crawl space and have a...
Yeah,
Into the
and you do end at a doorway, well, there's a door there.
Yeah, well,
Uh,
that's it. I'm sort of pushing my way in and having...
How much of a radius was a hood lantern again, sorry, if anyone knows off the top of their head?
20 clear, 40 dim.
Alright. 20 save, and then 40 on dim. Okay. The
Let's see,
green one's the
sneak
dim.
peek. I could always cast Dancing Lights.
Yeah, that's really great when I'm in like a random tunnel in nowhere.
Well, I can't do anything about you.
So I'll use
but...
like a grey color.
For the dim one.
Yeah.
Okay. That work?
Yep.
I'll just amble forward. Is this another sort of
It's just a door.
a door? All right, I guess, yeah, I'll push that open, have a look inside.
Yep. reveals this room.
Give me like 2 minutes.
Are these visible, obvious doors?
Yeah.
I guess I'll open this one here first.
Yep. So, as you touch the handle, make a will save.
Oh,
20.
Yep, you do feel something sort of try to convince you of something before it fades away as you push through it with willpower, and you do notice an empty room.
Oh, we're gonna stick with the theme. I'm gonna tap the walls again and around here and see if there's anything of value, or see if there's anything of note.
So which wall?
Well, that one's obviously leading upwards to where I'm fucking already been, so I'll start with the back wall.
Yep, it's a pretty solid, like, thud.
This one?
Same deal.
Alright.
Can I ask how long it has been since Silent's gone missing?
10 minutes.
And are we getting worried?
Oh yeah,
Are
no,
you?
I'm worried. It's just I'm not going through a fucking portal that seemingly ate someone alive. He's been teleported away from us before. I'm trying to find my way to where I might have teleported him to. That's why I've just suddenly like picked up the game. It's like, yep, friend disappeared. Pull ass in gear. All right, I guess I'll try and.
It's clobbering time.
I'm
Sorry.
gonna push open the next door here with me hammer.
The one on the right?
Yep.
Yep. And it does open into another room with a door.
Guess I'll try and tap either side of the walls. I
They
hear
do
it?
sound hollow.
Even this one?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna take my 10-foot pole and sort of like push the floor around a bit and see if there's any sort of pressure plate.
Yep. As the pole touches the ground, the floor does collapse.
Thank fuck. Alright, I guess I'll try and crack this wall over here because there's a door leading down to this one. I'd rather pop that open and have a look in there first.
So you're opening the one on the left?
No. I'm gonna crack the
Hello.
wall here
Yep.
and see if I can, like, doing that sort of sledgehammer sort of poke to see if it busts the wall in a little bit.
Yeah, it is. Fuck it, I'm not gonna have to roll damage like 30 times. It does break it down, and it is a empty room.
I am so sorry. I have missed so much of this session.
Guess
on.
I'll go up into this room again. Can I bust the top wall down to sort of let me in?
Yeah.
'Cause that's now a hollow floor. I'm not going to try and do a fucking climb check if I can't have to. Does that collapse?
Yeah, you
up
do.
there? All right, I guess so. That collapsed down here.
Yep.
All right, I guess I move into this room, poke the floor again, see if that collapses.
It does not.
All right, we move forward. I'm going to wrap this one here. Does that sound hollow?
Yep.
We'll sledgehammer that down. Same deal. Pull out the pole and do a bit of scare.
It does collapse.
Oh, lovely. So we'll go back up here. I'm going to
Yep.
nudge this open with me hammer again. This door here.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna summon my familiar and send him through the arch. with a message saying, "See if you can find the silly dwarf."
Okay.
So wait, what happened to Silent?
He's been teleported off through a magical archway and we don't know what, so I've begun searching around trying to look for him in other ways because remember he got teleported off before and we had to go find him.
Yep,
Basically,
and it does. I was going to get to that. As your bird enters the room, it is in the large rectangular room with the levers.
Is the trapdoor still open?
Well, you don't know, but no.
Sorry?
I said, well, you wouldn't know that there was a trapdoor there, but no, it's not open.
So he's just stuck there now.
Yes.
So the bird sends me a message saying that he couldn't find him. He's probably dead. Basically, the bird is alive.
You can't talk to your pet yet, man.
Yeah, but it sends me like a non-reassuring message kind of thing. A feeling of dread.
Yeah,
Would it
well,
not be more fucking confused because you just put it in a fucking box?
Yeah, but if you were there, you'd like pat it or something, you know, and it would feel like happy. I'm gonna tell the party that I think he's dead. That my bird is sending me feelings of dread.
why did you put your bird in there? That seems stupid. We know that people disappear. Anyway, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
but-
nudge this door open with me hammer
Same as-
again.
Yep,
I'd
it
say
opens.
this wouldn't be the first time he's just poofed.
But I would be
into
able to let
thin air.
him know that we're still looking for him.
I guess I'll feel out the floor with me pole.
Solid.
Poor birds are dying there now.
Go in there, nudge this door open with me hammer.
Yep, and it does open.
What do I see in there? Just empty floor?
Yeah, it's just an empty room.
Okay. I'm gonna wrap the bottom one with me hammer. Does that make any noises?
Hold on.
Alright. Feel out the floor with a pole. Can I walk on it?
Yep.
Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna bust down this bottom wall.
Yep.
Alright, feel out the floor around here. Does any of it collapse?
The center tile does.
Okay, I guess I'll go back here and knock out this wall leading down to the left tile.
Yep.
Anything interesting on the floor down here?
No.
Poke, poke, poke. Just doesn't fall.
Solid.
Alright, tap this wall here.
Hold on.
This wall here.
Solid.
And finally this one here.
Solid.
Alright. Kool-Aid Manning this one.
There you go.
And I guess I'll go up and sort of test the floors here and here.
Solid.
And tapping the left-hand sides here and here.
Solid on the left. The top is hollow.
Alright, I guess I'll crack. Oh, so you mean the absolute top here?
Yeah, up there, solid. And the left is hollow at the top.
Alright, so I'll crack that down like the Kool-Aid Man again. And feel the floor.
Solid.
And check all
Hollow.
3 walls.
Top.
So bottom.
Bottom, solid, left, hollow.
Okay, crack left.
And you open the hallway.
Yeah.
Would they just see me crawling out?
Yeah, this all happened concurrently.
Sort of like feeling out the floors as I walk in with the pole. They're fine?
Let me grab. Yes.
Alright. Looking down, I catch a glimpse of Bonk. Huh! You live.
False, I
So, looking back at the wizard, what does that mean for your bird then?
I don't know, but I'm gonna ask Silent where he came from to figure out where my bird went.
I wouldn't go running down somewhere like that. but-
Right, so
No,
You-
you've already done it.
okie dokie. When you might not enjoy what happens here. As you run down the hallway, you do hear a clink and then a loud hissing noise. Roll me a will save.
I'm gonna run faster.
Roll the will save.
Oh, sevens, boys.
This is why you never just move your unit in a dungeon, fellas.
I'm going to be transparent. This
Mhm.
was not a trap meant for him.
It
Oh,
was a trap meant for me, wasn't
No.
it? Oh.
Me?
is it silent? Is it a cheese trap? It's gonna be in a world of
So,
cheese.
give me that will save.
Sorry, Ralvis. Not Ralvis.
Actually, no,
Ooh,
that actually might
Not
work.
Tarek.
So, Tara, as you run down the hallway, and a loud hissing noise seems to emanate from inside your head, you are filled with visions of unspeakable horrors in a dark plane of monsters that now see you and notice you.
Oh.
You see them move towards you, gnashing and clawing their way through untold corpses.
So I just got teleported.
No, you're seeing.
No.
them.
You're having a vision of a bad time.
Give me another will save.
There's a reason we're all saluting you.
Oh, maybe.
Do you find yourself able to react in time as you run? Now give me the fort save.
Yay. Oh,
Where did he get to in the running?
Where he's
Somewhere.
standing.
Okay.
Oh.
ooh.
You lucky duck.
Mm-hmm.
You feel them grab you and begin to pull you back, but you do force your way through it. As you come back to the normal world, you feel off, wrong.
What do you mean? Sick?
Shadow.
You're. There is a part of you missing.
Oh.
Oh.
Is it the bird?
No.
You feel empty.
I'm hungry.
You may have gotten out physically, but some part of you didn't.
Someone
Um,
got soul snatched.
I was. Can I do a detect evil on him to see if I detect even a soul? Is that a thing? Can I do
No,
that?
No, that's not really how
Oh.
detect evil works. Remember, you've left and found my tomb. Now your soul will die. That is a very big clue as to what possibly happened. to
Oh.
poor
Does that mean
fucking-
his soul's dead now?
No, not necessarily, but yes, possibly. But
He's a
maybe
soulless being.
not.
So,
He's
Tara.
cooler now.
permanently lower your wisdom by 2.
It's dumber. Well, I've got more to add to the notes now.
Yeah.
Soul?
You
Question?
also are now emotionless.
Oh.
Always was.
Someone dies. Oh, anyway.
Oh
Anyway.
shit. All right. Cool.
After,
yeah.
after that kerfuffle, I'm gonna. What do these orbs look like?
Yep, so let me give a description of the room.
Does that mean he doesn't care about his bird anymore?
No, he
And-
doesn't care about his bird anymore.
His bird is me, so yes. It's a
Sorry,
pun.
Evil. I'm sure these orbs have probably got something to do with some sort of combination of things, but yeah. Yeah, give me the rundown of what they are.
Yep. So, the floor is inlaid tiles and the ceilings are painted with figures of animals, strange signs, and glyphs. Humans and human-like creatures with spheres of different colours. These spheres, the globes, are two-dimensional. And they seem to have a glow to them. And the colours that you see are gold, orange, purple, bronze, bright blue, white, God, there's so fucking many. Turquoise, pale green, pale blue, green, the fuck, black, pink, violet, red, and indigo.
It's bad.
So, oh, fuck, this is going to be a pain for me because I can't actually see. Are they coloured on the actual thing?
Kind
Yes.
Yeah, this is going to be great for me, isn't it?
Skill issue, don't be colorblind.
Hmm.
And this is this is one of those puzzles where it has to have colours to it for it to function.
Yeah. So Tara, are you asking me about your butt, or are you just gonna stand there in shock?
No, he doesn't feel shock. No emotion.
Okay, so
Sorry.
Where
wait,
is
can you see
the
my
other
pings,
one?
Antelo? Because this one's purple, right here.
Yeah, I'm probably going to have to just, as I approach each one, to look. I'm going to be
Someone
asking.
tell me what color.
Yeah. I'll make sure to mention for you. But right now you got a purple one and kind of a greenish one right here.
Yeah, no, I'm not going anywhere near green. Shun green.
Bad.
Now, it said
Alright.
the colour of night is for the Valorous.
That'd be black.
Red stand. If shade of red stand for blood, the wise will not need a sacrifice, but a loop of magical metal.
Oh, at the end of the hallway, you do notice another one of those archways.
You guys are silent. Yeah.
Motherfucker, I'm not in. Well, actually, you know, after Tara, what the fuck's this message?
It's emotionless.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll head back through the corridor and go to the trapdoor after hearing about Tara's bird, blah blah blah.
Yep.
And open up the trapdoor to see if the bird comes out,
It does.
assuming it's still there. Okay, cool. And then I'll guide the bird back through the little kind of tunnel.
I guess I'm
Just
gonna
safely.
wander. I'm gonna wander up here and just have a look at the walls and keep an eye out, see if there's anything of note.
The bird.
Give me a second.
I'm just sort of like checking out all the murals and walls.
All right. By the way, for you, Antelo, this one's kind of yellowish, and that one's kind of. It looks like a peach. I don't know how to describe that one because it's so low res.
I think that's supposed to be orange.
Oh,
Is
bronze.
it?
Guess.
It's kind of a
bronze.
brownish bronze.
Could
Brown.
be a bronze,
Yeah.
yeah.
That one's yellow. That one's bronze.
Okay.
I do
I
want to
think
point out
there's
the
two
reason
of
that
them.
this map isn't very high res is it's about 40 fucking years old.
No, that is all fine. That is all fine.
Map's 40 years old.
Yeah.
Yes,
Good
this
old
is
map.
I mean-
old D&D.
Goddamn.
You people don't just go and update stuff. They just leave it to die.
There are
Yeah.
updated versions of it, but they have been altered so much that they are no longer the same dungeon.
Can I do stone cunning on the walls and the floor just to see if there's anything off about them, I guess?
Yeah, go for it.
Yippee. We love stone cunning. At least I love it. 16.
16? Yep. You can tell that this room was made, unlike the was actually crafted with tools.
and you do notice a hidden hinge
Oh.
right here.
I guess I'll say to
Oh,
everyone.
and also, hang on,
just-
I'll reveal that because there is a little hallway there. Bam.
Careful,
I'll
Trav.
shout to everyone that there's a hidden hinge over here in the wall. It's-
Would I? No, I doubt I would see it from
I
my
guess-
There's
position.
still
I
possible
guess
traps
I'll,
everywhere.
I'll point towards here. Can I fit through this evil, or is it just way too small for?
Yeah, you can't fit.
Anyone want to go see what's at the end of this?
I'll check it.
Yeah, I'll go in with Asuka.
Yep.
So we'll go in together.
So, as you walk in, let me just get the picture. As you
So
walk
you probably
in,
should let me go first.
you do see a statue. Let me just reveal that room
Let
because
the archer go
like
first.
just right there, bam. Yep, and you do see a
Okay.
statue in there. It is. It's in the chat if you want to see it. You will immediately see what appears to be a broken 8-foot tall statue of a 4-armed
Oh.
gargoyle with a broken off fourth arm on the floor nearby.
Let's not give the gargoyle its arm back.
Yeah.
People
Asuka, do
agree
you
on
still
photos.
have the? Do you still have your parchment and all that?
For the map?
No, no. Do you just have like some paper and like
No.
something to write with or draw with?
No.
No.
Actually, hang on. What did I saw something back in one of these rooms, didn't I? Or were they all just fucking flat plain?
Completely plain.
I was gonna say.
So this room, those rooms.
Let me do a thing first.
So this room, nothing in there.
No, it's all completely plain.
Someone's munching. I was gonna say. I was gonna go up to Antelo's character and see if he had like a parchment and something to draw with.
Yeah. I guess I'll hand over another parchment. One more.
Yep.
And charcoal. Down that many now. As they go in there real quick, I'm just gonna duck back here 'cause
Yeah.
something's nudging me. Like the amount of fucking blank rooms that were in here, there has to be something back here. that's-
So can I?
I'm
nudge
going to ask Silent to throw me the ring.
Alright.
I'm not going to praise it.
Motherfucker, how do you know about the ring?
Oh, good point.
Very fast, Flint. With the now paper I was just given, I'm gonna draw the statue with the missing arm.
Yep. So give me just. Do you have the profession of what's it called?
Calligraphy? No, that's letters.
Sketching, painting. It all fits into the same sort of thing.
I do not. Wait, Asuka,
Uh,
don't you?
She's got
No,
map
it's got
making,
map
if I
making.
remember right.
I only make maps.
Fair enough.
When people give me the supplement.
No making maps. Cringe. No, I'm joking.
Okay. Funny doodles.
Yep. So, as you sort of examine the statue closely, you do notice in its open and outstretched hands, you can tell that it seems like a perfect place for a gem.
Perfect place for a gem.
For like each hand or just one hand?
Like which hand in particular, or all of them?
All of them.
All of them.
Oh, even the broken one.
Okay. Even if I don't have, drawing skills, quote unquote, can I still attempt to draw what I see to the best of?
Yeah, roll 1d20.
Alrighty. All right, it's either going to be a stick figure or
Funny doodle.
an awesome doodle. It's a
pretty
stick
good.
figure. Fuck yeah.
yeah.
While they're doing that, can I sort of like search around the walls here and see if there's anything of note?
So I'm gonna give you the paper.
Yep,
You
give
draw
me a
it.
search
You
check.
try to draw.
You gonna draw it?
Yeah, you go draw. You get dumb luck.
I don't know about that one. Hopefully.
24.
What the
That's not-
bullshit? See?
With a 24, as you look in the room, you do notice at the bottom of the pits that collapsed, you do see small twinkles.
Winkles.
Twinkles. Like gems?
I guess I'll lower me lantern down there and have a look.
Yeah. As you sort of look down, you do notice spike pits that have numerous corpses piled on top of them. But on the floors of these pits, you do notice gems.
Oh,
I guess how far down would they be roughly?
20 feet.
Am I able to
I
move
draw
back
a
without
cooler.
getting attacked again?
You've activated it already.
I don't know what you say. Sorry.
I said you've already activated it.
So that means that it's safe now to move around.
at least
No.
that's fine.
It can be.
It can be.
Could activate again.
A bit of out of
You should
context.
ask the
bit of knowledge
stoneworker
that
guy
kind of
next to
can-
you to see if there's any traps.
Hang on. A little bit of out of context information for you that you would know if you've read the player's handbook or even the DM guide is that magical traps as a baseline don't always disappear upon activation.
I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Something
I
that
don't
a lot of people need to take into account is, traps don't often just stop. Even mundane traps, for instance, dart traps, quite often, if you press whatever, you depressed in order to shoot them the first time, they could have extra darts. Always run on the assumption that a trap that you've triggered is not always gone.
And whereabouts, as I walk past, did I activate the
think it
trap?
was-
Exactly where
like
you're
that.
standing.
So on this little purple-looking thing.
Also, hey, Flint, I gave Asuka the paper to attempt to draw, and she got a 17.
17? Yeah, it's functional.
Better
Good
doodle.
enough.
Okay.
Good enough.
Oh, so what's down this little hallway here?
Uh,
I'm gonna go show him.
Go and have a
let's
look.
go just show him the.
Hold up on going anywhere further. Let's sort out what we've got here because we've
I'm
gotten
just,
a
I'm just
start.
gonna look down since I can see it where I'm standing. Like, what can I see what's down there?
Nah, I gotta show you the doodle.
Do you have a lantern?
Yeah, I've got an ever burning torch or some shit.
Yep. So as you sort of peer in, you do notice it is a tunnel.
Look at that
So-
doodle.
It's a very nice picture. I'm quite proud of you. There's pat her on the head.
Gems
Put
fit
that
in
right
the
in the
hand.
fridge.
Look for gems.
Look for. I pick her up and sort of carry her off this way. And as we do,
I'm gonna
come
follow
around the
suit.
side, I'm gonna put her down and then point down into the pit. Shiny gems.
Gems.
I could lower you down on a chain and on ropes and just in between the spikes, and you can pick them up.
Yes. Yes.
It's just a quiet yes.
I guess I pull out one of my actually I'll probably do it in rope. I'm gonna tie it around a chest in sort of a harness like thing. You want to use rope for that, I'm assuming?
Yep.
Yep. Me and Tara are just vibing down here. I dasn't go up after seeing that trap go off.
So don't do it too
Terra no longer can vibe. He doesn't have a soul.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
I'm
no.
vibing down here.
well. Hey?
Is it pretty Chad not?
I guess looking at it, I'm gonna try and pull it. Does it come loose? Like I'm gonna do a sort of like a tug, hard tug.
Yes.
All right. I guess I'll try again. 13. I guess I'll give it a tug.
It seems serviceable.
Okay. I'm gonna also hand her a metal chain. How big are your wrists, Asuka? Because this is a large, sort of heavy chain.
I am a medium size, so probably slender, probably because I am a rat.
Okay. Can she fit her arms through the loop of the chain?
No.
Okay. I have another idea. Let's just see, do I have... Actually, I do. Okay. So I'm going to take a manacle. Can it attach... They have chain attachment points, don't they?
Yes.
I'm going to attach a manacle to her foot, her ankle, and loop the chain into the manacle so that she's got 2 points of contact that I can lift her up from. She's got a chain around her ankles and a rope around her chest. I'll say if you start to see it loosen, call me and I shall pull you back up.
Okay.
And I hang her upside down and sort of like angle her down and into the gaps between the spears, the pikes, and lower her down to the gems.
Yep.
Let's do this.
So, as you lower down into the pit, Asuka, you notice one of the skeletons twitch as its head turns to you.
Skeleton alive!
I guess I'll sort of like pull her up and out of reach. Does the skeleton continue to move?
No.
I'll lower her back down a little bit. Does it move again?
Yes, the head is following her.
Can I, if you let me in, could I take a pot shot and just shoot the thing in the face?
I'll move Asuka out of the way of the arrow.
Okay.
Alrighty. Well, it's gonna be funny. That is going to be a plus. Yes. Okay. Any negatives considering I'm shooting at a weird angle?
No.
No.
You're shooting from a high ground. You actually should be getting a positive.
All right. 16.
It hits.
It hits. D2's 1 damage, or just you gonna fluff
As
it?
the arrow smashes into the skull, it does shatter into dust fragments.
I'm gonna give them both the thumbs up and walk backwards.
All right, I guess I'll start lowering her down then back to that spot with the gem.
Yep.
Start reaching for the gems.
Give me a D100.
Oh.
This is your moment to shine, Asuka. D100, come on.
How I do it?
Oh!
That's pretty good. You do manage to
Pretty
actually
good.
scoop up a decent amount of them. You get roughly 6, and the floor collapses beneath it, and all of it tumbles into a black abyss.
Oh.
So that's everything down there is collapsed out.
Yeah, that hole is, you can no longer
Oh,
see
got
the
it
bottom
now.
of it.
Okay, I guess
I got 6 gems.
6 gems. Okay. I'll look around. So is it just that one floor that's collapsed, or is every single one of them disappeared, gone?
The
There's-
whole thing
there's-
just fell out, yeah.
Okay.
Ah, okay.
I guess we'll come back. I'll undo the manacle and the rope around her, and we'll sort of like shift back into this room.
Yep.
Carry off the gems in my hand.
I guess we would mention to you, or I guess we already had mentioned to you, that the statue in the other room could hold some of these gems.
Did you want to go try putting the gems in there?
Yes.
It's up to you two.
Um?
Down the little hallway.
Are you just gonna go for it, Asuka?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go in just in case.
A little gremlin, right? Just like, he's got gems now, I gotta go run.
Fuck it. I guess we're putting the gems in his hands.
The question is, what colors?
Oh, yeah. Is there any color coding to this flint? To the
Yeah, the
statue
gems are
and to
various
the
different
gem?
colours. The statue's just stone grey.
Just stone gray, so it doesn't really matter.
I'ma just shove 4 gems in the hand of the sockets. There we go.
Yep, so you place it in 3 of the ones that are attached on it and the one on the ground?
Yes.
Yep. So the ones that you placed into the hands connected to the statue, the hand closes around them and crushes them into powder. As the one on the ground holds the gem as it seemingly vanishes.
The gem vanishes or the arm vanishes?
The gem.
Oh.
Does anything happen with the statue? Does like its facial features or anything on it change?
Nope.
Nothing?
Nope.
Huh.
Does anything happen in the hallway?
Well, okay, how about is the gem dust? Is it still there?
Yep.
Is
Put
there
up
anything
gem
you could do? Anything you could do with the gem dust?
I don't know, is there?
Oh, dude, I'm
That's a
asking
you
Asuka
thing.
that. Yeah, no, I was asking Asuka that.
My bag.
Ah.
Maybe I can put gem dust. I don't have a bag.
Oh, I have a bag. Yeah, I can put it in my bag for now.
Put the gem dust in your bag.
How much gem dust do we get?
3 gem dusts.
Yeah, I don't know, 3 gems of dust, I guess. Put that in there.
3 gem dust. Someone attacks you, just throw it at him. Get dusty.
Pockets, no pocket gem dust.
You say, what is this, pocket Sam?
I guess with that,
Question
I
is- now the
guess
question
we'll
is,
walk out of the room.
Vanishing's better than dust.
Well,
Yeah,
I
and you
guess.
walk out.
I guess. Really, our only sort of option here is to push through that tunnel that Tarek has there, or go down to the southern end and have a look down that tunnel.
I don't know if there's any more traps.
Yeah, so ambling forward, I'll avoid the spot where fucking Tarek managed to get himself fucking zooped off. That was here or something, wasn't it? Or
But you
it
guys
was
were even
right
saying
here.
anything, though?
It was this one right here.
Where he's standing.
Yeah,
apparently.
where he's a little bit below where. Oh no, yeah, literally where he's standing now.
yeah, so I guess I'll sort of preamble around that and say, do we wish to go check down here?
Beforehand, I do want to tell you all something. That passage I came through, there was 3 chests in there, and I opened one of them. And then I'll reach into my pocket and I'll pull out. In the silver chest, there was a silver ring, and I am aware that the poem mentioned a ring.
You try open the other ring, the other chest.
No. And I don't think we should. One was gold, one was made of wood.
The poem did mention a ring.
So you think it's best to just let them stay? I'm okay with that.
Just hold on to it for now, I reckon.
And I'll put the ring back in my pocket in case we need it later.
Mhm.
If not, if we do not need it later, however, we do have it for our friend that wants us to be here. And the other thing, and I'll point to the wall, there is a handle on that wall. or a hinge that was hidden in the walls. There is a secret door there that we can go through if you wish.
Are you able to pull it?
I haven't tried yet.
If you still have your 3-foot pole, try using that. Do it from a distance.
I suggest you all maybe take a step back just in case something goes off. I do not trust this place.
Already
Are
dead.
any of these orbs red by chance?
Yes.
The one you on.
This one's kind of red orange.
I was
This
mainly,
one's more red.
The one
I-
that
I'm just
Silent
checking the
Command,
label
right?
because yeah. So which ones are red?
the one that silent came out of.
So this one's very red. This one's a little less red. This one's more like orange. This one's definitely red though.
Well, remember the poem said, if shades of red stand for blood, the wise will not need sacrifice aught but a loop of magical metal.
So that's probably
Ring can
talking
be
about the ring I
counted.
got. And because I wasn't wise and checked the floor and got stabbed. The wise will not need sacrifice or but that's the sacrifice probably on about the darts that came up and stabbed me, and I got the loop of magic metal, which will probably be the ring. That's my guess.
It also said knights is good color, and I stood on a black one and fucking nearly died. So
No, you're not dead. You're just soulless.
yeah,
You are
so
now a
bright
polis-
color.
You are
I
now a
guess-
politician.
Has everyone
Or a ginger.
has everyone stepped back before I go and open this door?
Yeah, I stepped back.
Yay.
Which door are you going through? Sorry.
The secret one over here that I found.
Oh,
In the wall.
fucking back and
That's secret.
right up then. Stand over here, because that's not.
Alright,
either.
and I'll use like the 3-foot pole and try and like push the door or where the hinge is and see if anything happens, I guess.
As you put like force into it, it doesn't seem to move.
Nothing happened.
Hmm.
I have no clue.
I guess using my pole, 10-foot pole to feel out around here. Do I notice anything?
No, nothing.
Okay, I'll head down to this bottom one, tap the walls. Do I feel anything around the walls?
That's an arch.
That is another one of those missed archways.
I missed archways.
Yep.
Damn, like that, like that, dude.
I can go in again if you wish.
Don't.
Last
touch
time
it.
I didn't.
Don't touch it. Sorry. Fucking.
Oh, can I do stone cutting on the arch and see if it's the same as the other one?
Yeah, go for it.
Yippee. 10.
Yeah, I just appears to be pretty well made archway. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Pretty much the same as the
apart
last
from
one.
the fucking mist.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's basically just the same thing as the last one I found then.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'll just turn to everyone and say, the arch is exactly the same. Nothing different.
Do,
There we
I
go.
do not think we should be walking through arches, but.
I'm gonna ask the big guy to smash the wall in front of me. It's odd that there's like gaps here,
I
here.
don't think anyone's
Yeah.
gone down there, Asuka.
I guess
Considering there's a
yeah.
gap here, you know. There's probably
this
here.
path would obviously not be big enough for me to pass through.
Yeah, but I'm saying here, here, and where you're standing
Yeah, I
now.
could go
There's
this
like
way.
there's a gap like here, so there could be pathways. To use
Hmm.
the wall check thing.
I guess
There's one there, one there, and one there.
I guess yeah, move out the way. Not you, Suk, but you'll find where you were talking to him. Guess I'll sort of like bring me hammer around on an arc and smack this.
Yep. And it is just a solid wall. You hit the grey thing.
Yeah.
You have broken one of the levers.
Oh, I thought that was a door. I thought you said that was a door.
No, those ones there are levers.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, then definitely
trapped
not
in here
aiming
now.
at that. I thought you were saying they were fucking doors and I was going to smack them open, but okay, no.
Yeah, I mean, this is the sort of stuff that happens with a map that's 50 fucking years old.
Yeah.
It's the
Um,
same thing as a door from before.
Everything.
Yeah,
was
I know.
the same.
Welcome
Yeah,
to old
that's
D&D.
the choice of the
There
map.
wasn't a lot of distinctions between a lot of things. I mean, for example, if we actually ran this traditionally, you wouldn't even be using a map.
nope.
Oh dear lord.
I would game to pull the lever then.
Not really.
How about you pull the lever?
Someone glue it back on the
I
wall.
don't care enough to pull the lever.
I want to go down this path.
Then why are you trying to get someone else to pull the lever?
I guess I can.
Because I don't care.
I'm not gonna be able to make it through this. Whatever this is here, I can't get through there.
I mean,
real.
realistically,
Oh,
Yeah,
stood on the trap.
Unless fucking what's his face has a reduced spell sitting up his fucking ass as well as an enlarged spell, there's nothing I can really do.
Yeah,
Oh
and
my
it just does loop back into the room.
This is.
Lame.
Oh
Okay,
yeah,
then.
lots of red herrings in old D&D.
Glorious.
Darn.
I want to investigate that hidden hinge I found on the door.
What do you think the other
Well,
lever
not
does?
the wall.
I didn't break that one.
I guess, am I able to do a search check or like a stone cutting to focus on the hinge or not?
Your check was what noticed the hinge.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I have no clue what else I can do then. I'm trying to think.
We'll pull the non-broken lever.
Oh,
Pull the lever?
okay, Suka pulls the lever.
As you pull the lever, the floor collapses beneath you. Make a reflex.
Bye,
check.
Suka.
Reflex check.
Schrodinger's trap. That's all this area has been.
Oh yeah, dude.
How the
Like
fuck is
this
he
dungeon
surrounding it?
is like traps the game. Net one. You do fall into the pit, and the spiked pit, and you take that. Oh, that's weird. It's got a plus on it. Okay. You take 7 points of damage.
Hey, look, it's Simon!
You are now 20 feet down in the pit.
I guess where the fuck is that them up there, is it? I guess
Yeah.
seeing them duck down, I'm gonna sort of like move up along the left hand wall and trap spot.
Bad
And,
lever.
And look down. You're right.
Bad lever. Bad.
Wrong lever.
Wrong lever.
Wrong lever!
I guess I'll lower the chain down so she can grab onto it.
Yep.
Just sort of like haul you up, and then I'll poke my head down. Is Tarek also down there? Sorry.
No, it was just a Stuka.
He was just watching me
I
do
guess,
it.
I guess I'll poke my head down with the lantern and have a look around. Any more gems?
There is not.
Oh,
Still have 2 gems in my pocket.
Okay, I guess.
I guess-
take a-
I'll turn around and sort of like from a distance, I'll yank this one down. This one.
Didn't you smash
Yep.
that one?
No. I thought it was a door. I thought that's what
Oh, okay.
this shit was. I said no, I wouldn't have done it if it was fucking a lever. That's just stupid.
Yep, so as
Okay.
you pull the lever, the floor does collapse beneath it.
Oh. Is there anything in that hole? Is there
Damn
anything
it.
in that hole other than spikes?
I guess I'll look down there with the lantern again. Anything down there?
Yes. You see water.
Oh.
Oh.
It's probably still water, so you don't want to fuck with that shit.
And it is bubbling.
Bubbling.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
bubbling.
Oh, it's boiling water. Great.
Is it clear enough to see if there's anything at the bottom?
It is not clear. It is completely grey.
It could be aerated, not necessarily boiling.
Could be oil. I'm just saying.
At least
Um,
it's water. Aerated just means there's air flowing through it. It means you can't swim in it.
I should have said bubbling liquid. We'll go with that one.
Oh, it's even worse.
Does it have a smell coming off of it?
I was just about to say the same thing.
It does not.
Does not.
Oddly
How about
enough,
okay?
there appears to be a distinct lack of scent near it.
Okay.
I guess what I
okay.
can do. What I can do.
Very fast. Sorry. Go ahead. You first.
I was going to say what I can do is I can lower a chain into it and a rope and see if there's any adverse effects to the metal and a organic structure.
Yep.
I was also going to say before you do that, on the top layer, the very top layer of the liquid, is there any sheen to it?
In the same way that most liquid does have a bit of a shine.
Yeah, but you know, something like a little different, kind of like if it's a little oily.
Yeah,
that makes
that's what
sense.
you get.
Okay.
Okay, I guess I'll sort of lower at one of me 10-foot chains.
Yep. Yeah, and as you do place the chain in it and pull it back out, it does come back completely clean.
Oh,
Completely clean. Now I'll lower the
shouldn't
rope.
we do the rope? Yep.
Yep.
So as you place the rope in it and pull it back, you notice the rope is shortened.
So 9-foot rope.
Yep.
Metal is fine, but other sort of ropes and I'm assuming living stuffs probably get eaten.
organic bad, non-organic okay.
Well, what about you? Yours is like an alchemist and everything. Would you happen to possibly know what that might cause that? Or what it might be?
I'll be back to you. I'm just going to tell I'll hear everything. Don't worry.
All right.
Oh, could we check?
Yep.
Okay.
This is where you need to start using your smarts, Suka. Fucking genius!
Fucking Jesus!
I'm smart but oblivious.
Another 1d20.
This is where we get that double nat 20. Come on. Come on.
Don't jinx me like this.
Use your smart. Fuck me,
I was off a run!
Nice. You, as your magical eyes, look at and assess this liquid. You notice that this isn't just a normal liquid. It is a ooze.
It's an ooze.
Ooze, ew.
And you recognize this as a creature.
Ah! It's a creature pit! It's a creature pit!
Yeah,
Drop
I'll,
her
I'll give you the entirety of that one. You recognize that as a type of slime known as a... Oh, do I give them the full name? A bubbling ooze. They are non-sentient creatures that when they come into contact with anything organic, devour it.
So wait, do your bombs use organic shit?
We were thinking the exact same thing. Pull a fucking Space King. Just drop a grenade down in there.
Yeah, that was literally the thought that popped in my head. It was like,
Oh, let's see what the grenade does.
Now remember, be part.
Going in the hole.
Roll damage.
We just gotta stop trucking grenades down into a hole.
hey, if it works, it works.
Oh, Space King moment. He'd be so proud right now.
Just fucking.
13.
Roll initiative.
Roll
Ah,
initiative.
find the ooze!
Uh-oh.
Okay. Okay, so I gotta lower my bomb.
We
first.
could have ignored the ooze. We didn't have to fight it.
Nah.
That dude
so
was
you
just
gotta
chilling.
say.
Bro, we need to fight something. And just
How's it
You
gonna get
shouldn't-
out of the hole? We just keep dropping
Okay,
bombs.
cool. Yeah, Civi, hold up. I'm just gonna stand here all this time and just fucking, I don't know,
That's
fuck the
fine.
door or something. I'm trying to figure out something to do. Antela, how dare you copy my role?
Ah, 17!
You know what we should
17!
have done? We should have dropped a bunch of salt in there. That does nasty shit to slugs. Maybe that might have done something interesting.
Yeah, you know, you
Alrighty.
could also burn it if you have a little bit of oil.
Bottled it up and do them at people.
That too.
Edelon,
We're about to have a really funny roll off.
I'm 17.
Wow.
get rid of Sparkle. Tara,
25.
Oh, wow.
say 25.
Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
Silent,
17.
Benefits of a high dex and
wow.
improved initiative.
Others.
Yeah, no, I looked through the rules. We have 3 17s.
Get rid of that. Civi,
I got a 22.
2. Boo's got a 7. Ravis,
7.
7. So, Stephen. Who am I missing on the list?
Me!
Okay.
Suka. She got a 17.
Suka.
Look at all the 7s!
All 3 of his roll a 1d100.
1d100. Alright.
1d100, let's see if,
Ah.
1d100. Yeah!
Silent,
15,
Asuka than me.
and then Angela goes to 16. Rabbits can be heads or tails.
Wait, just tell you what I pick?
Yeah,
Yeah,
would you want
heads
heads
or
or tails?
Tails.
And Booze goes down. Alrighty, Tara, you're up. Oh, I'll make a square for where it is. Upside of this creature, I don't even have to fucking find art for it. I can just boom square.
Where?
It is.
It's
here
in
at
the
moment.
hole.
Is it coming out of the hole, is it?
It's gonna.
Not if we bomb it first.
I feel like this thing's not gonna take much damage from a fucking hammer.
No.
So, alright, down 13.
Boing. What are you doing, Kenny?
Poor Booze.
I don't think this
Tara?
thing's gonna take much damage from arrows either.
Tara? Tara?
I'm just gonna use Mage Hand on the lever and make it go the other way.
You're gonna.
You know, I need to.
So
Yeah,
turn
I
the
didn't
lever.
think of that.
Yeah, I'm gonna make
Yeah.
it go back up.
Okay.
But
The pit
maybe it
closes.
closes the part.
Oh, okay. Let's go.
Alright, comments over, boys. We dealt
Sorry,
with
Booze.
Is that combat over?
Yeah.
Come in, Booze stuck down there now. Yeah!
Wait, does that mean
I
that
said it as a
technically
joke.
speaking,
Go
Wow.
away!
does that mean that technically speaking, Asuka could sit there on the side and I could keep dropping the lever and open it up? You could toss a bomb in, I close it, and then rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat.
Okay.
I got 5 more bombs.
How long do you think that would last?
5 bombs.
Maybe that's.
Or
No,
wait,
fuck-
hold on.
Hey.
Hold on.
Hey, guys. Civi, shush for a second, sorry. How about let's not fuck with the sentient ooze pit that we have no
It's
way to
actually,
deal
it's
with?
not sentient, actually.
Or
Remember
I
that.
wanna
It's
It
to
fucking
throw out-
moving.
for the
It's
second
sentient.
option.
doesn't make it sentient.
Hold on, I had an idea that's kind of dumb, smarter. Instead of just dropping him in by one, why not just drop all the bombs in simultaneously?
That's not how that
Just-
task mechanic works.
It's an
Yeah, that's
attack.
not how that
roll,
works.
you
I have
have-
to actually
fair
make
enough.
it and then throw it in. Yeah.
Well, fair enough.
you
Okay.
can only do one at a time. That's why I don't dual wheel bombs.
not-
Well,
Just
does anyone happen to know anything about oozes in particular, like potential weaknesses?
That'd be a nature check.
Would it be nature?
I mean, realistically, I would see it as a nature.
I'm gonna just.
Take the Arcana, because it's
Say
technically I'm sorry, I'm thinking a slime thing could be magical. I don't know what else.
I
it can
got a
be.
13. Does that tell me anything?
So that was nature.
Yeah.
Going through your knowledge of creatures of, well, natural creatures, you don't recollect anything about oozes.
Well, I got no.
I got nothing.
Anyone want to try like different knowledge checks? Because I don't know what else it could be. It could be Arcana, it could be Planes. I don't know. I know the ones I've
Arcana
got.
too. I can try Arcana.
Fuck it, do it. There's no hurt trying.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing at
Yeah.
that. That was
I tell
so
you what.
funny. Are you guys still playing with it after I saved you guys?
No,
Or is
We
this
want-
no?
they're doing Arcana check. We're
Okay.
doing knowledge checks, see if we can figure out how to
Thing
deal
is,
with it.
we need to actually see if at the bottom of that pit there is more of these gems.
Yeah, we need to know
Because-
this word.
We might actually end up using more on that statue because at the moment we've got it crushing them and turning them to dust.
And turning one in,
Into
Just-
nothing. It literally stole it.
which I don't know if that's good or bad. But I think it's better than
Plus-
the dust.
Plus, like all we've got in options is literally a mist gate at the bottom we know nothing about, and a hole
A
with
door
angry shit under it.
Hold up. No, we have
That
my
is
door
true. The
hinge.
door hinge.
I just
Oh,
haven't
true.
figured out how to open it.
True.
Wait a minute. It's a fucking hinge. If it's on the outside, it's a pull door, dumbass. I'm talking. Sorry.
Wow, just like that wall. Wow.
So, 21. Did she get anything on Arcana about the use?
Yeah, so with the Arcana check, you are aware that bubbling oozes are a subspecies of normal slimes. They are renowned as being extremely difficult to deal with.
Oh.
Out of all of the oozes, they are the most calm, but when aggravated, become one of the most deadly.
Oh, yep, we're not opening that back up again.
We fucked up.
So that's staying closed? Because Zuka
Keep
wanted
it
to
closed.
bomb it.
Well, now that I know that it gets angry and very.
You know
big
what? We gotta
problem,
do
I
some
don't wanna
Minecraft
bomb it
logic.
anymore.
Who has an anvil?
Okay. It's an anvil. God damn it. Right. Can I like use the pick again to try and like knock a kind of bit into the wall to see if I can get a grist to pull the hinge open?
Yeah, go for it.
Nice. Alright, I'll roll damage. 1d6 plus 6. 8 damage on the wall.
Yep, I'll just say you do it enough times that it breaks it.
Okay, cool. And then I was just going to try and pull the where the hinge was open.
Open sesame.
If anything happens, I don't know.
Let me reveal. And it is another crawl space.
Boys, I
stealthy.
did it. I guess I'll go in and just have a look.
A little bit of a look-see, a little peep.
Hmm.
Oh, wait, I don't like this. No, it might turn back.
What should be another one like this? It's see the crawl space just doing this whole time.
Oh, no, it's actually going somewhere.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
No, no, boys, we're good. No one's following me, I see.
I can't.
We'll just
Well,
hear
yeah, I-
scream
you can't.
later. It's fine. Count to 10 and then we follow.
And you do find yourself in a church-like room.
Oh.
Hmm.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm following him now.
Can we like expand the hole so I can fit through?
That's a good He might have to go through the unknown gate.
I'm not going through no fucking unknown gate.
I'll go with you. I'll come back to
I'll
the.
turn to the right, and I'll give them the pickaxe, and I'll say, can you go take this to the big one? He won't be able to fit through here. I think we might need everyone to come through.
And you just see me scurry off.
Fucking rat.
I brought pickaxe. Started hitting.
I
Start
would
digging.
say that you would be aware to do this would take literal days.
Oh.
There's no way.
Oh, well. Big guy's gonna have to go through the portal.
Unless I'll turn to the wizard. Can you reduce people in size?
Said
No.
Got enlarged. Oh, never
Hmm.
mind.
Asuka, explain to them it's a church as well, maybe. That might be a good idea.
I didn't get to look. I ran in there, grabbed the pickaxe, ran away.
If you came through the thing, you would have seen. At least.
Nah. I only had one check mind. You give me a pickaxe, I ran away.
Okay, you would.
You can ask the non-emotional one to go in.
I mean, yeah.
Is there any like loose rocks or anything in here, Flint?
Not really.
Or I mean, like where Silent was smacking with his pickaxe originally. Would there be like some form of something?
Yeah.
That was me kind of just breaking down the wall.
Okay, I'm gonna take just a piece of rubble. Come down here
If you're not gonna
at a
see it,
distance. I'm gonna throw it through that door.
Yeah, and you throw it in, and it goes past the mist. You hear it hit the wall at the back.
Okay.
Really worked in it.
Well, I was hoping to hear "ow" from the other side from Silent, but you know that worked too.
nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Yeah. Oh, that's the thing, though. That's.
Fuck it, YOLO.
You know what?
Exactly.
Fuck it. I'm gonna go through.
Yep.
Bye, Civi.
So everyone's going.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Alright,
No,
I'm not.
I would say that. So make your decisions now if you're going through or not.
I'm gonna go explore the treasure.
If big guy goes, I go.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going.
Asuka. Fuck it. Everyone's going.
Yep.
Silence
I
alone
can't
again.
get through any of the fucking passageways that exist.
No swear.
Okay, so Tara, did
Silence
Tara go
is-
in too, or did you just move through the tunnel?
The non-emotional guys with
The
silence.
tunnel, man. I'm going through.
Everyone is teleported to the entrance. You're all naked. All of your gear has disappeared, and you're all the opposite gender.
What? The fuck?
Welcome to our
I guess, I guess we've got to find a new pictures then.
What?
Go through it again, and you'll become opposite gender again.
And no gear. Again.
Well, you got no gear to lose, so you may as well just get
Got
your
no,
gender
exactly.
back.
Got no gear to lose.
Oh no, I don't have any gear.
Oh,
This is gonna be funny.
We've got
Well,
what? Are you
I don't have
expecting
any
someone?
gear as of
Are you
right
expecting
now.
someone to go through again?
Get your gender
Yes,
back,
and
guys.
there is something specific about that, which makes it funny.
Okay, like is it funny and not
Funny to me.
someone?
He can't tell us.
He
They'll,
can't.
fucking
they
go
go
through
through,
again.
they get their gender back and all the gear.
You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, I'm going through again. Right.
Civi's like, holy shit. Marching down the corridor as fast as
Run
he
out
can.
silent and then run out.
No, I want to point out that's Ralvis is hauling ass.
So
Yeah, that is me.
Bloody
Oh, this
noodles,
is-
man.
Well, let's see
Oh,
what happens.
I
Yeah,
ain't being a
go
fucking
around.
woman.
as you go to walk through the mist, it seems to act as a solid wall.
Oh,
What the fuck?
well, try-
Uh,
Yeah,
hey
I guess I gotta
guys.
get a new picture then.
Well,
Thought he's trapped.
Wait, Ralph, hold on. I gotta ask.
huh?
Detect magic.
Yeah, sure. I'll do detect magic.
Hey, too late. I already ran and flashed everyone.
So the rats, the rats came in through here. It's like, I'm just gonna look at it. Who are you?
I'll chuck that in.
And I scurry
That's
away.
actually a pretty decent picture.
Yes, whoever needs it, grab your pics if you want.
I'm just going to point out, Evil. I've actually had that prepared since the start of this session when I figured out the poem.
You figured out the problem. Like,
You
fuck
was
it, I'm
prepared.
showing this just in case.
No, because unlike the rest of you, I've actually played this scenario. The reason why I did it is because it's like, well, all my friends just did it. My character wouldn't know any better. He would.
You know
follow
the
it
fucked up
after.
thing is I don't have a backup picture or anything like that, so yeah.
To be honest, I'd be very surprised if anyone had something ready for that without already knowing what was going to happen.
Yeah, as soon as I heard the poem, I was like, yep, I know the traps actually exist in here, but I'm still going to roleplay. He would have followed after his friend.
I'm going through. Garmet comes out.
I guess this disappeared.
Let me put that in.
What the fuck?
Yep, and this is gone.
Oh, nice.
Well, there goes that awesome bow you got, Civi.
Yeah. Yeah, no, genuinely.
That goes
Sucks for
everywhere.
you.
That door is actually, ironically enough, one of the biggest reasons why people never ran Dungeon of Horrors. Because
that originally was the fucking first hallway.
well, from what I remember, every time I ran this, it was that one, and
The bald one.
I'm not actually going to warn them because that is actually where they're about to be.
Because I already can tell. Hey, Flint, I'm guessing this is another arch.
Where are you looking?
I'm not looking. I'm just like pinging down by the church area.
No.
What?
You think if we called out the silent that he could hear us and tell him to go through the arch? Or we just go hide somewhere?
Well, I mean,
No, because the last
you
arch I
got to
went through,
think
I got
about
teleported
this
over.
realistically. You are now in a place that you know is full of shit.
Yep.
You are all naked and have no gear.
Yep.
And you're gonna come try and convince me to go through the arch.
My question
gonna come convince
to
you,
you
it's
is,
just-
would your character still continue?
My character doesn't care.
Yeah.
Your
Probably.
character's still a rat.
Yeah.
What?
Fuck, who cares?
You
Also,
Mine
Also, wait,
probably
Civi,
would, considering
realize
the
you
hammer
have-
that just disappeared from his hands. Or her
yeah,
hand.
and that fucking rather rare bow. I want that shit back.
No, that hammer was a family heirloom sort of thing. It was my character's father's. He would 100% fucking flip.
Well, she will flip it.
So
She would
Antelo would continue logically. Civi, for some reason, has decided to continue for a reason I don't understand. What
I want
about
my bow
Ralvis?
back. Bro, it was a really good bow.
I'm a rat.
I would
Yeah, I get that.
Does not
but,
affect
like,
me
you're
whatsoever.
naked
I
and
am a rat.
afraid at the minute.
I would at least want to get the sword back because that was something from Takeshi, you know? Like,
Oh, dude, exactly.
Okay, that one I got.
like,
And
Like, everything-
I'm actually not without weapon.
Yeah, your horns.
Yep.
I can't make
Well,
bombs. I am
Um,
now sad.
I'm gonna.
but I was still asking Ralvis, detect magic. What happened with that?
it said I was going to do that, but I wasn't sure if I had to do a roll for it or not.
You gotta obviously do a roll.
You always have to manifest for a magic unless you have the feat that allows you to bypass.
Based feat. I love that feat.
It is fucking amazing.
For Silence character again.
geared people walk into a portal and 3 nudists walk out.
What are you?
Or
Who
it's
are you?
4.
Come.
No. I don't know
Come.
who you are.
Come.
No.
Fuck are these
Strange
for?
rat man.
I just keep trying to just pull.
Who
one
are
of them.
these for, and why are they naked?
I guess we're gonna walk in just fucking naked. It's like, yo, what up?
I'm going to point to the 2 who just walked in and just go, who are you?
Oh, come on. The centaur. Don't you know us? I'm gonna point at the ears. I would imagine the ears are still the same.
Yeah, they are.
They could be smaller or bigger, right?
Why are you naked?
You must see something
Uh,
amazing.
Why do
Come.
you have
And
why
are you-
jungle?
not you.
You must see
Archway.
something amazing. Come.
Wasn't good. Don't follow the rat.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to follow the rat. They're not
I don't
answering
care if
any
you're
of the
archway
questions.
anymore. Come. I need to show you something amazing.
I'm not going through the archway.
You gonna
You
push
don't need
him
to
in?
come to. You don't need
Oh.
to see the archway.
Fuck it.
Just come.
Garn, you can fit through now that you're a chick and you're slightly smaller. You can barely make it through. I'm not going to have this fucking take that long.
I guess sort of squeezing
Look
out.
at it.
She'll sort of like stand up to full height. It's too snug for my liking.
Wait,
guessing
hold on.
Magic work.
A Minotaur.
Hold on. Very fast. Flint, you said everything is gone, right?
Yes,
Everything.
your equipment is now empty.
My backpack's gone. Everything's
Okay. Okay. Now I
I'm
do
going
have
to
a
turn
reason for
around.
doing this. I want my symbol back.
I'm going to turn around to them and say, so what I'm guessing happened to all of you is you went through the archway, you lost everything, and switched gender.
Yeah.
Much like you
Yeah.
lost your name, it seems I've lost the cock.
I'm trying not to say that. 'cause
Lost
it's
your
recorded,
manhood,
though.
did you? At least I only lost my name.
Your dick is
Just-
gone.
And then you just got
didn't get really
impaled.
good cock, you
Frieza
lost
style.
your dignity too.
Flint, with this church, would I recognize this?
Alrighty, let's get into the
What I-
description of this room. Alright, so.
Yep.
You will have crawled along the small tunnel until the end, only to find an opening that goes into a large chapel. Oh, you will obviously notice that it is very much some type of shrine or temple or whatever the fuck you want to call it. On the wall are paintings of people with rotting flesh, skeletal hands, and being devoured by worms. Yet there are also various religious symbols of gods and deities on the wall. And
Somebody do knowledge religion?
Yep.
Sorry.
Can I do knowledge religion on that?
yeah.
Okay.
No.
Did we
No, you
lose
cannot.
the-
No.
Apparently not.
Is there any sort of like shiny gems and shit around here?
Gremlin.
I lost my shiny gem.
Right. So yeah, I'll just continue going on with the thing. There is a mosaic path leading to the altar, and to either side, great wooden pews. The worship area.
Fine.
All these benches have
Uh,
hinged seats, and why the fuck? Who gives a shit? The next, yep, don't. That's just fluff. Yeah, oh my god, there's just so much fucking who gives a shit here. A wooden railing divides the room, as well, we can see it. And you do notice two large brass candelabras, each holding 5 candles each. And in each corner, a large white pottery urn, stoppened with a brass and wooden plug, and a human skeleton in black chainmail, badly rusted and torn, points to a room.
Can I do stone cutting on the mosaics again?
Yep, 1 second. I've got a.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Yes,
you
can
know.
you investigate all the stones and the mosaic?
Okay. There is stone cutting 11. The rolls aren't doing great this time.
Yep, I'm just getting the picture that we're gonna put in there.
I'm gonna ask you why you're doing that, and you get rubbing, and hands you some scrolls. Silent, Jim.
Huh? What?
I said,
Yeah.
while you're like examining it, I said you should get some rubbings of the pictures and stuff.
I don't think I should do that because I haven't got this artwork shit to do that, dude.
No, to make the rubbing, it's not really an artwork check or anything like that.
You're just like literally just like
take it off the
basically, like you put a coin down, you put a piece of paper over the top.
Yeah,
and
I
you
know,
rub
I
it
know.
over.
Alright, yeah, cool. I'll do the rubbing one
Yeah.
after.
The hiccups.
Yep. Fucking annoying.
Just tell yourself you're not a fish.
Yeah.
Facts. Wait, do you actually know why we have hiccups? Wait, when you mentioned that.
No.
Not exactly.
It is a reflex that was around from when our species were still fish.
Oh.
Yeah, you can look it up. It's really interesting stuff.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, before we
Tell yourself
even
you're not
got
a
into
fish.
fucking land.
Just tell yourself you're not a fish. It's worked for me.
Hey Flint, this is your daily reminder that you're not a fish.
Aww. Yep, so what he's doing.
I was doing
I'm-
stone cutting on the mosaics and then getting a rubbing.
I'm just being naked apparently. I've got nothing better to do right now. I have no gear.
Just
I'm
chilling.
irked. Chilling.
Kind of cold.
Actually, I'll turn around to the ones that are medium and hand them all three of them and well, I can hand two of them. I haven't got enough for all of yours, but I can give you an explorer's outfit so you have some.
Mhm.
So someone's not gonna have clothes, but hey.
Well, most likely Angelo.
Yep.
Well, yeah.
There's
no,
more people though.
there's 4 people who went through it, so and I only have 2 spare.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm just covered in scales anyways. I don't give a fuck.
Alright, I give it to the rat and I give it to Sevi and say clothe yourselves, at least then you have something to cover yourselves up. And I'll
Alright.
look over at Antelo and apologize that I have nothing of his size.
She just looks at you and blinks and then shrugs. Eh.
Got enough though.
Not my color anyway.
Well, I mean,
Alrighty.
she was practically, or he was fucking practically half naked as a dude. What really changed in mentality?
Yeah.
So, you doing anything in here?
So we got the
Um,
rubbings.
Well, I failed horribly on my religion check.
I was doing stone cutting on the floor of the mosaics, but that was 11.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yep, well I got 11.
I guess.
They just appear to be pretty mundane.
Alright.
Lynn,
I
did
guess,
you see my
uh,
roll for
the-
detect magic at all?
Looking around, just gonna go up here and have a bit of a sort of search around.
Yep, and Ravis, you do notice a faint divine energy in the room.
No, that was back when we before we went into the or
Yeah.
back when we were still up here. After
Oh,
we
up
got
there?
tur-
Yeah, no, yeah, up there you could tell that there was in the magic of the portal.
Mm.
Transmutation.
Mm.
I'm gonna just
Oh.
do a religion check.
Yep.
Of 7.
Yeah, you can't really pick out any of the symbols. You not entirely sure if you've actually seen them before.
Okay.
Is it just symbols or is there text too?
It's just symbols.
I keep the information to myself. Not that there's much to share.
Yeah.
All in my head.
I guess with that, I'm gonna join Antelo and check out the body pointing into that room. Do we see anything in that room from where we're at?
In there is another one of those archways in the picture. You can see it in the D&D texture.
Oh.
So who's going in at this time?
Since it went
Oh,
well,
and
so well for you guys last time, why don't you don't try it again?
You know, it clearly it worked out. You know, cocks out, dicks out for Harambe.
Well,
Oh,
Not
fuck
everyone's got cocks out. Some people lost their cock.
Okay.
well,
I'm
yeah, I
a
don't have
run
a
in it.
cock anymore.
it. So are you just gonna run into it? Oh
You
fuck.
could have at least taken your clothes off. Maybe you're gonna lose that as well.
You just gave them
Fuck
clothes, I was
it.
like,
Okay, you know what? It's Flint. We ballin'. I guess I'll try to stop her, but go in with her.
You follow the dumb red. Why you do
Um,
this?
So
the silence is not something I wanted to hear.
Ooh. So who went in? Civi and Asuka.
We
Good.
both went in. We both went in. Yeah.
I will
Well,
summon him.
You take 1d6 damage. I'll roll that.
Ow.
1d6 damage. And, Civi, this is going to be fucking rough for you. Your alignments
Oh.
have reversed.
Oh.
Oh.
Is it just Civi or
Oh.
It's making
Now
me
you
more-
see why this dungeon wasn't run very often.
I don't like this dungeon.
No one did.
I am making it a lot more easier than it's supposed to be.
Yeah, it's a
If
neuter
I
version.
did this rules as written, you guys have been dead like 8 times over.
Yep. There is a very good reason why no one liked this dungeon.
So where did the portal take us?
Because
Why
it
is it
strips you of
Oh,
all
no,
your
wait, you're still
gear.
there.
It completely fucks
Aw.
clerics. Like that door. Guess
Just
what,
ran
Civi?
into the wall.
Guess what, Civi? You're no longer fucking qualified for your class.
Yeah, I know.
So
Well, he
you've
doesn't
just
have any
lost your lay on hands, you've lost your smite, you've lost everything.
On
Then
the
you're
bright
evil, right?
side,
Yeah, doesn't that make him evil now? Is
Yeah.
he evil now?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
on
he
he's
was
the
now
bright
literally,
side,
chaotic evil.
Civi,
yeah, he's
on the-
literally
He's
no longer
mean
qualified
now.
for his class.
on the bright side, Civi, you don't need the symbol anymore.
That is true. But you're also very mean now.
Well, because he's
Not
the
necessarily.
Pathfinder Paladin, he's not completely fucked.
Oh.
Civi,
You can
Oh.
still
you have become what is known as an anti-paladin.
Does he
Okay.
still need a symbol,
That
or he
actually
doesn't
sounds
need a
pretty
symbol?
cool. What does that do?
Alright, we'll bring it to you. Civi, I'm going to just send you this page.
Yeah.
Let me grab it.
So it only happened to be what happened to Asuka, or did she just only
Alignment
take
shift,
damage?
but her
Neutral,
class
it doesn't do
matter.
anything.
Oh, you're neutral?
Yeah, I'm neutral.
Give me a 1d10 minus 1. Here you go. Civi, that is now what you are.
The same.
Yeah, 4.
You got 4. Let me bring out the alignment table. Good. Okay, well, yours didn't change much. Suka, you're now lawful neutral.
Yeah. I have a code now.
Yeah, there you go.
Ni-
Oh,
nice, nice.
Civi,
Asuka.
your Divine Hunter class is still compatible with it.
Yeah,
Div's
But it's
brownie
com-
points has decreased.
but it's completely against what my character wants.
Oh,
Not anymore.
that-
I think your profile pic is
so what happened to
spraying your
you
character.
is it's very much as if, because like your character doesn't know this happened.
Yeah.
You do as the player, yes, you are aware of that. But so think of it like this: you've just walked through a portal, and now, to you, you have just reasoned why you would have done this, like why you would have become like that. Maybe you just got sick and fucking tired of these people, or you're sick and tired of always trying to help people, and they always fuck you over and things like that. But yeah, so your character rationally would have went like that.
Oh.
You're evil.
Well, I'm gonna go do stone cutting along the walls if that's okay.
Yep.
And see if there's anything off. Oh, a 7.
Yeah, they're definitely made of stone.
Oh, okay. So the wall. Okay, cool. Yeah, that was just bad luck. Well, the walls seem normal. The floor is perfectly fine, and Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's actually fairly interesting. Civi, you don't like this room anymore.
Oh, I don't feel
Yeah, huh.
Because this room has a faint aura of good. And you fucking hate that shit. Yeah. But yeah, you actually don't have to change your class as much as you probably thought. You just got to change like a couple of things to how they work.
Yeah. All good.
You can now detect good
equal
civil.
now.
I guess I'm gonna go sort of take the pickaxe from Silent and just go wrap the walls around the place.
Yep. So, okay, where you're standing, you've noticed already.
Centaur person,
Yep.
you're evil now.
That is
Yeah.
a wall that seems fragile.
I guess I'll just smack it with the pickaxe.
Yep. And it does shatter quite easily as the wall was already fucked.
Another pathway.
I see you're still just as capable, Gom. That is good to know.
From it.
As if some magic would stop my fucking might.
Yep. Let me just
Yep.
do this. I'm gonna move that over. And move that down here. Actually, I've just noticed I need to move the map. Give me a second.
Okay.
Okay.
So do that. I'll move all this. Zoom out.
I'm just changing my height to be slightly smaller and weight to be slightly less.
I'm just gonna hide everything and then just re-reveal stuff because I'm not gonna adjust it all. Reveal. Boom.
Amity, that is your memory.
Oh, fuck it. Wait. There we go.
Perfect. I will say, although as much as this dungeon's like wacky and shit, I'm really enjoying it.
Pretty fucking
It is.
mean.
It's
one of
because
those
you gotta,
things
it
to
does
say.
come from a very different time of D&D where making a character was like 3 fucking minutes.
So, ironically enough, though, this dungeon, the original version of it, was actually made in spite of players by Gygax, calling the game too easy.
That is that one you were telling me about?
Yes.
Oh,
And I
I never
will
wanted
also
to play
add that
with
you aren't running this the old way. I wouldn't
If
do
we were
that
yeah,
running
because
it
that's
the old
not
way,
fun.
if we were running it the
Yeah.
old way, that first trap that I landed in that just fell straight through the floor, guess what? That would have been
Dead.
instant death. So moving forward.
You
to
would
the
still
time-
actually be outside trying to fucking figure out how to get in.
Yes. The way to get in, there was 3 different paths, if I remember correctly, and originally you didn't come through up in this section. There was like a top sort of like one all the way up here that you would come down through.
15.
it's less so the exact thing. I'm also inspired by it, I guess.
Yeah.
No, fair enough.
It's a neuter.
I still like it. It's fun.
Alrighty. Yeah, so as you walk into the large hallway, you notice a pretty solid stone door that has an indentation on it that has a small circular spot where something could be placed.
Sort of like a keyhole.
Sort of.
Does it look like a ring?
Does it look like a ring?
You could assume that.
Bonk, do you mind passing
You
me
shoved
the
a
ring,
ring
please?
in there.
I'll go in my pocket and I'll go, sure. I don't know what you want to do with it, but here you go.
I'll
Imagine
reach
if you
up and
went
put
to
the
portal,
ring
you
into
would've
the
lost
circular
the ring.
slot.
Yep. And the doorways do open.
Oh. Also, you know how I was so focused in this room up here before? Guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In
Yeah,
the
uh,
original version of this, I know because I've lost untold amount of characters to that fight. I'm sure Evil remembers it quite well. You remember the gargoyle, Evil? 6 hits a turn,
Mini Hikatonkeries.
mini Hecatonchires, yes. He got 6 hits a turn. It was fucking brutal. All right, keep moving through, I guess.
Yep. So, this is going to be another point where I've altered it. To your left, you do notice a weakening in the wall.
I guess I'll give it a good smash.
Yep, and it just breaks down. To be honest, that bit that you were going to go into is just a time waster. It's dumb.
Yeah,
Stupid.
I know the room you're talking about. Is that the one that folds into the pit of fire? Or was that? No, that wasn't there.
We'll continue. And yeah, you do come into another hallway.
Yes, I'll look around.
Let me
I'm just waiting for
reveal.
stone cutting to go.
Yeah, so you are heading down.
Just looking around at the moment, but yeah.
Yep.
Is this a lever or a door?
There's a door.
Guess I'll nudge it over.
And it does open into a area that has some seats and tables. And yeah, God, fucking sake, these hiccups, man. In there, it appears to be a laboratory of sorts.
Right.
Ah. Suka, you might know some of this shit.
I am alright. Let me go investigate these cauldrons.
Yep, I was thinking we could probably put the session there because this is where we get into like
Yeah.
phase 2 of the dungeon.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm okay with that actually.
Say good day to the recorder.
Good night.
Good day.
Oh boy.